hair. Ah. Should have fixed my hair. Oh god. I look like I look so stupid. My hair look like this. Okay, let me post it in the Discord. We'll get chat all pulled up. Chat. Okay, it's posted in the Discord. And chat is now popped out, pulled up. What else do I have to do? I think that's everything. Hey, okay, we are live. All right, got chat pulled up. Go ahead and hop into a queue. So right now, where we're starting this is our Evoker will be our 4th healer to 80. 4th, yeah. And we are currently at 76. We're pretty far from 77, but hey, what's up, Roars? How you doing today? Dude, it wasn't until I hit live where I realized that my hair looks weird today, but we'll roll with it, whatever. Sometimes you have bad hair days. Can't do much about it. So I have Skyrim music playing in the background, but let's get a rainy, I like rainy music. Or that's an ad. Maybe no music. No music in the back. Let's just crank up the in-game music. Get some ambiance going, you know. But happy Friday, guys. Hopefully everyone's finished with all their alts gearing. Or, ooh, okay, that's a little too loud. Finished with all their alts gearing or gotten their one picked out. Maybe someone's like picked a main this week because of how enjoyable the leveling experience was. For me, I'm a bit behind on the leveling. Like taking this weekend or this past weekend to like kind of chill is starting to catch up to me compared to like some of the other streamers and content creators. Like I know everyone already has like all of their alts already AD'd. Not myself. We've been taking it at our own pace and also put a little bit more emphasis on Mistweaver. And on top of all of that, Smite 2 came out. So me and my friends have been playing that like each night. So all that saying, our Evoker still not 80, our Priest still not 80, and our Paladin, of all things, Paladin, still not 80. So we've got to get rolling. But I do want to hop on the Monk at some point because I don't know if they've nerfed it yet. Do y'all know about the Arakara city of whatever? That one trinket that people just kill the first boss then leave. Apparently they're nerfing that you can't like leave and get no deserter after you kill a boss. So I've seen like everyone doing that. How are we feeling with Mistweaver right now? I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like it's in a pretty good spot. The shift of power of Vivify into Vivacious Vivification, it has felt pretty good in a Mythic Plus environment. You can like chunk heal people like a little bit easier in my opinion now. But then also just like the extra padding from Strength of the Blackhawks has felt really good, and Celestial Conduit has felt really good. I was afraid of how it would scale, you know, like into end game. Like, would it feel like a full-on cooldown? But no, it feels really good. You can use it to like counter some boss mechanics and stuff. So I personally like it a lot. I think Mistweaver's poised to be really good. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be like another 10.2 Swifty. Like, I don't think it's going to be like, oh, it's Mistweaver season. Like, everyone swap, you know, like that's, you know, that's not what it's going to be. But, oh, I'm on the, sorry, I'm talking about Mistweaver. I was sitting here pressing Mistweaver buttons. Uh-oh. Our keybinds might be weird too. Give me a second. Let me. Okay, maybe not. Maybe they're doing the right thing. For a second there, no one was loading in, so it was just casting all my spells on me. Chi Harmony is goated. Getting 2+ million Vivifies is the best. Yeah, Chi Harmony is pretty cool. And I do like it now in a Mythic Plus environment, how it like sticks on the target, even when you top them up. Because like just take like bursting. Bursting is just such an easy example, but like any example where like people are taking repeated damage over and over, Like, it's just so nice to, like, pick a target, say, hey, I'm healing you. And, like, you're taking a lot more healing from me. Like, 50% more healing is a lot, you know? Um, but now, like, you like, have more control over it, which, like, in a sense kind of sucks, because, like, in, like, a raid environment, for example, like, sometimes you might want your chi harmonies to bounce around more often, but, like, when, you know, when you fully top up someone, you just want them to be, you just want it to bounce to another target so you can start healing them, right? But, like, in Mythic Plus, it's like, usually if you're applying a renewing mist mid-combat, either you have, like, literally nothing to do, or, or someone really needs healing, you know? So, okay, we're coming up on the brutal boss. We're possibly gonna wipe, but we're gonna do everything in our power to keep that from happening. So, let's store up a stasis. Let's go ahead and Zephyr. Dispel the tank. Let's time dilate. Let's pop a defensive. Let's rewind. Oh, 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 one person got hit by a swirly. Oh, we got hit by a swirly. Oh, stasis. Okay, one person got hit by a swirly and got absolutely trucked. But other than that, we survived the brutal, like, onslaught. So normally, how I'm pretty sure this works is if you kill, like, the generals, like these guys, like, hiding out, like, over here, apparently this boss just gets, like, hella easy. And as you notice, we kind of just bolted straight here and just challenged the boss, like, one-on-one. So yeah, that first initial pulse just does, like, crazy bits of damage. But we, for the most part, we survived. We did what we could do. But yeah, personally, I love the state that Mistweaver's in. I think, like, all the talent changes are really interesting, and there's a lot of exploration and builds to be done. Like, I don't know, big fan, big fan. And I've heard, like, a lot of you guys are also, like, in the same boat, like, just having a good time with it, or I'm excited for the season, or just, like, just where it's at, you know. And I would have to agree with that. Okay, we got some new hands. Love to see it. But what do you guys think? Swifty, how are you feeling about Mistweaver? Equally important, if not more important. Big damage. Now we have the option to play with our feet if we need to. If my hands start getting sore early on, I have it to where all of my mouse buttons are programmed to my stream deck down by my feet. I need to get it situated though. But yeah, no, I think it's gonna be a fun tier. I definitely don't think I'll regret maining Mistweaver again. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Let's unleash this stasis. Hold on, let me. I'm pretty sure I have COVID, so if I, like, get, like, scruffy or coffee, I am sorry. We're doing our best. Let's see. Geared it up to the point that heroics are kind of pointless, so I am playing Shaman, but still excited to main Mistweaver. No, I agree. I've definitely have geared mine up quite a bit. And to the point where, like, running heroics, like, yeah, there is some eye level gain that I could get, but for the most part, like, I'm pretty done gearing the monk to the point that I care about this week, you know? And still, I want to log on to the monk and do heroics because I'm having that much fun, so if that's not a testament, I don't know what is. But yeah, I thought, so you said, I thought I'd miss Essence Font more, but our toolkit is pretty solid and fluid now, so I'm happy. Spec is still super fun and solid utility burst. Yeah, I was really worried about Essence Font removal. Like, I know it's kind of been in an awkward state, but just seeing how much healthier, like, our mastery situation is with the removal of Essence Font. Like, yeah, Essence Font was sick. Don't get me wrong. It was, like, one of my favorite monk spells. And I just have, like, so many fond memories of when I would play back when Ancient Teachings was the legendary and all you had was Essence Font to proc it, you know? Like, I love Essence Font. But our mastery, having it only connected to our targeted spells just honestly, there's no sense, you know, like why not, why would we not just scale up our normal spells, you know, if that's the point. But now having it also connected to our kicks is like incredible. I love it. um yes. Crane style was such an amazing inclusion because it breathes life into our mastery, I think. Ooh, Tank's dying. I think I got you. This guy's name is Feet Finder. They definitely need to rework the Harmony hero tree, though. Yeah, I don't know if like a full rework is in order. I've been like trying to think of how if I were in the driver's seat, how would I change Master of Harmony? And honestly, I have no idea because it's also connected to Brewmasters, and they actually like the tree. So I don't know. I kind of came to the conclusion if I were to like decide what to change, it would have to be just like Mistweaver specific text and stuff, which that's already hard enough to find in that tree. But all that to say, you can't really raise the vitality cap. Hey, blame fate. Thank you for the sub, for the, let's see, the gifted to Dazen. Welcome, Dazen. Thank you for the gifted. Blame fate. You're the goat, as always. You know this. You know this. Gosh, I get so lost in my train of thought. Where was I? Let's see, blame fate's the goat. But what before that? Master of Harmony. Okay, so you can't really just raise the cap because like the whole one thing that you have to think about like when designing these things is you want like all of the talents to get like a relatively similar power. I'll show you what I mean in just a second. But like if you look at the hero talent trees, like yeah, some of these talents are like useless and stuff, but like you don't want like all of the power to be like in this one because then no one's going to take this one and stuff like that. And it doesn't just go for like choice nodes. It's like you don't want all of the power to be in one talent because then it just feels like you're taking that whole talent tree for that one talent, you know? So you would have to not raise the vitality cap because then like I don't know, it would just feel, that would feel like a repetitive playstyle, just storing up just a billion vitality, you know, would be like boring. But I think a simple, I've said it since day one, a simple change that they could do to lift the vitality, or the power, the strength of vitality, while not like, in my opinion, not breaking it entirely, is simply making, what's it called? Concussive force? That's not right. What's the overwhelming force? If you made overwhelming force also proc on cleaving and teachings of the monastery blackout kicks, then it would scale up its damage quite a bit, up to 3 targets. So like it would give you a bit more damage, and they could even scale the number down. So like 15%, they could turn it to like 10%. But it would give you a lot more damage while also not breaking it. So like if you go up to like 20 plus targets, yeah, it would shoot through 20 targets, but you're only ever going to be sending out 3 lines per kick, you know. But right now you just send one, and I don't know, it feels very weird. Hey, what's up, Marley? It has been a long time. How are you? Is the War Within treating you? It's treating me very well. I love the War Within so far. The atmosphere is great. The gameplay is great. All the healers feel fun. But yeah, no, it's been a really good time. Been a really good time. Loving playing it. I've also, for the first time in forever, really enjoyed running around and collecting herbs. Like, I log onto my druid and just fly around and just grab an herb because the atmosphere reminds me of how much I loved Ardenweald and loved the Bastion. I loved like ingredient farming there. What was I doing? Why was I here? Anyways, but there's a rare there. Let's go get that rare. But yeah, I'm personally loving it. It sucks though. I think I'm pretty sure I have COVID right now, so it does kind of suck the timing. But at least like it's kind of like back when we were kids. If you're gonna be sick, ideally you have like a really fun game to play. I remember like when I was a kid, um, Pokemon Coliseum had just come out, and I very fortunately got like really sick. So I had to take like 4 days off straight off of school. Dude, I slammed that game, dude. I beat Pokemon Coliseum like twice in that time. It was such a good time. Scolger said, I swapped to Holy Paladin from Monk. Sorry, hey, no offense. You gotta do what you gotta do. Every now and then, shake things up. Your mental health is so much more important than playing my favorite spec. Trust me. And your enjoyment of the game, longevity is key. And every now and then, even if arguably you're swapping to a less fun spec, arguably, it's still healthy to swap every now and then for sure. But really enjoying it, which is great to hear. Holy Priest is super fun in my opinion, but no poison cleanse or anything. Yeah, Holy Priest is so much fun, like such a pug fun healer. The problem that I think a lot of people come back to and why some people are turned off by it currently is their utility. And that's why I don't like that's why I personally can't I just could never main Holy Priest myself because like you said, Poison Cleanse and especially now it's like pretty important this season. But on that same token, there's a lot of bleeds this season and like a lot of specs don't have things to deal with that, you know, so it's like you're always going to have some tool that you're missing, but you can't really use that. But also like no kick right now, it's just I don't know. But dude, it is so much fun. Scolger, you made a good decision. I think as long as you're enjoying it, you made a good decision. We are not even in a queue. I'm an idiot. Also don't have a I'm missing a bag. Oh, a reagent bag. Okay. I heard Pokemon Coliseum. Happy to hear. Yeah, the War Within is so fun so far. I'm still getting used to healing, even though I healed Mythic Fireack last season when we finally killed him. But it's still strange to heal again. Yeah, I think these heroics, them being like easy enough, but having some hard pools is like such a good introduction to getting back into healing for anyone who's starting again. Actually, like I want to make a video kind of like saying like, hey, if you're someone who's swapping to healing for the War Within, here are some like things to get you started kind of thing. Sorry, I'm trying to reach something under my desk and it's not. I got it. Okay. But yeah, I think that'd be a fun video, but I don't know. It's always hard to think of to put yourself back in the shoes of like someone who's just starting it. Hey, Scolger subbed at tier 1. Thank you for the support, Scolger. I really want to do a like a sub tier thing, like another like 12-hour stream or something, you know? So really appreciate it. Also, I want to mention now it's in the title, I think, of the stream. I think I put it there, but there is a promo going. If you do any, I've been told it's any combination of 2 subs. So like you sub and then like you gift 1 or you gift 2 or something like that, then you get just a pet. And people are saying they like the pet a lot, but that's just for you to know. Like I'm not trying to, I just want you to know that it's an option. But thank you so much, Scolger. You have no idea. Y'all have no idea when you're first starting out streaming, like how much 1 sub goes, how far it goes. So I appreciate you guys. Whoa, he just got clapped and clobbered. Also, these Howling Fears are brutal. What did I just press? I pressed a button, heard a noise. I don't know what that noise is. Okay, we survived somehow through all of that. We'll take it. At the moment, I'm sticking Mistweaver, but Resto Shaman do be looking pretty schmexy over there right now. Yeah, a lot of people are like, you know, on the fence about Resto Shaman and Mistweaver. Resto Shaman's a good time. Y'all know, especially if y'all watch during season 3, y'all know I love me some Resto Shaman, like I really do. But a lot of people are thinking about swapping just because of how strong it is, and that there's always the worry of getting nerfs, and they would be like one of the prime candidates for a nerf, I would think. But don't let that stop you, you know what I mean? Because I had someone in chat the other day that was saying like I wanted to swap Shaman, but I'm afraid of them getting nerfed. It's like, play your main. Like your main is important. You have to enjoy your main. You don't just want to pick your main based on what's good, unless you're someone who has a reason to. Like if you're someone who is pushing like top end content, then sure you might have a reason to think about that kind of thing. But if you're having a really good time on like on Holy Paladin, for example, dude, play Holy Paladin. Don't let anyone stop you. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up, Zoe? I'm gonna say XO Halo. I'm just gonna say Halo. Because now that I'm reading it, I just said Zoe. What am I doing? Um. Oh, flew right into that. What's up, Halo? Welcome in. Holy will be great. Holy Priest will be great for raid, but will be hard to gear aside from that. Yeah, I know a lot of people swap to even Disc Priest when gearing, but I also haven't thought about this since they've made all those changes in Dragonflight to like how your damaging spells work and stuff, and like how much damage you can do. Dude, Holy Priest damage, kind of fat, Also, I'm realizing now that my Evoker UI does not include engulf, so we might have to change that.
I require a target.
Yeah, we definitely might have to change that, but right now we are just gearing, or not gearing, we're leveling the last few of our healers, because every time I stream, I'm like, oh, I have to stream Mistweaver, you know, that's what people want to see, but my other alts are falling behind, guys. We gotta get these alts up if we want to get them to 80 before the content drops. Okay, once Mythic Plus starts is when we're gonna start the spreadsheet. For those that don't know, we're gonna do a spreadsheet where we keep track of what specs die to the cube. And by the end of the season, we'll know like which specs died the most to the cube. And I think that'd be a fun thing to track. So like right here, well, Death Knight would have died if that were Mythic Plus. So we would have put Death Knight 1. And also we would mark what spec they are and stuff. Let's go ahead and get some HOTS rolling. Let's see, what did I miss? Man, I get it, but you gotta know how much your oh, me, okay. That's why you capitalized it. I was reading it like you. How much your monk vids helped me out and got me into the class. In Dragonflight Season 3, it also helped. They did insane healing. Yeah, no, it definitely did help that they were kind of crazy then. They still do pretty good healing, and there's multiple builds that I keep seeing floating around, and each one looks cooler than the last. There are some very smart people in the Mistweaver community, too, who come up with some really strong builds that are crazy, so you never know. Every day there could be a new build that's just like, whoa, okay, so they might still be that strong, we just don't know it yet, is what I'm trying to say. But I appreciate that, Scoldger. I try my best, and I always say that like my passion before YouTube was like tutoring and teaching. And for the longest time, I always told my wife, my dream job, like if I had the choice of any job ever, it would be to be a Calculus 2 professor. I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. I had the worst Calculus 2 professor, and it was just my favorite of the maths that I took in college. Hated Calculus 3, but loved Calculus 2. Hold on, we gotta top some people up really quick. And I just wish that I would have gotten a better teacher for that class, because I ended up retaking it because I just felt like I walked out of the class without knowing anything that I just learned. And I was like, man, this is such a good class. I just got a bad first impression of it, and I don't know. And I love teaching is the point. So yeah, I think that helps, because I don't know. I've always felt like I can like, whenever I do try to teach like a spec or like do things like that, I try to put myself in the shoes of the player. Like how would I want this relayed to me? Would I want it to be like super like, hey, this is how this works, like do it? Or would I want it to be like, hey, you're doing this button, like you're pressing this button after this one because of this reason? And I think that just is good. It's just a good way to teach things, you know? But I appreciate that. Also, I'm so passionate about Mistweaver Monk, and I hope that that comes across in my videos, because that definitely does help. Let's see. Oh, goodness, hold on. Yeah, sorry. I'm going to have to clear my throat often. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I have COVID, so bear with me. It's like a weird respiratory COVID, too, that my wife had, so who knows. Where was I? I'm Holy Priest for our raid, because we ain't having another priest. You know, it's funny. We have, in my guild, we have a lifetime priest. Like, someone who played priest since they were in, let's go and pop it offensive. Let's go and Zephyr too. Hopefully we don't die to that.
I must get closer.
I must get closer. Okay, we're gonna have to ramp like crazy. Here we go. We're going. We're blasting. But we have a lifetime priest in our guild who has played priest since WoW was a thing, you know? And I just looked on our spreadsheet. They have a Voker marked. But I talked to our raid leader and I was like, dude, okay, this is really annoying. I was like, hey, I noticed that our priest has a Voker marked. What's up with that? And he was like, oh, he didn't really say he wants to play priest. He just told us, hey, I want to play the most broken healer, so whatever that is, put me down for it. And the raid leader knows nothing about healing, so just put him as a Voker. But
To target something.
yeah, there are people like that, I guess. And plus, like I said, like that kind of connects to my previous point of play what you want to play. We have a person who has played priest die hard since day one, and they just want something to shake things up, you know? And that's totally fine. I think it makes you, if you take one tier off or one season off of your favorite spec and then come back to it, there's nothing wrong with that. And it can increase your longevity and enjoyment of the class in the future, which is so important. So if you're swapping specs, just know it's most likely a good call, just because um, it's gonna make the game feel fresh again. We're playing the game because it's fun at the end of the day. So yeah. Hey, what's up, Halo? Hi, hi. You got some fun emotes too, Halo. I'm holding out on Mistweaver until Master of Harmony gets fixed. Blizzard, please. Yeah, dude, Master of Harmony. It's gone. Like even on the beta, like I would make a video and talk about it, and then I would like log in the next day, and it would like work differently. I'm like, what's happening? Oh man. Yeah, because like I remember there's one clip in one of my videos where I popped Thunder Focus, he Rising Sun kicked something, and they just had a massive dot on them that was the vitality. And then the next video, I Rising Sun kicked after Thunder Focus teeing, and it just did like it did like the 10% or whatever of the Rising Sun kicks worth of a dot, and then my vitality decreased to 0. And it's like, wait, what? Like, I don't know. Dude, Master of Harmony is weird. I don't know what they're gonna do, but my thoughts are if they do something, it's gonna be something that would change something only about Mistweaver, because what was I saying? Brewmaster does like it, and like I said, the whole overwhelming force thing to me could just tweak its numbers a little bit. In the damage sense, it wouldn't change any of its healing value or anything. Who knows? People might value that damage a little bit more. I don't know. It's so hard tweaking those numbers because I don't have access to them. You know. Um, but Narities, I get it. Master of Harmony, it's fun. It's a lot of fun, especially when Chi Burst was doing twice as much damage. Dude, that was like so much fun. Chi Burst was smacking. I still have videos up of it, and someone was like, "Dude, is this still a thing?" And I was like, "I mean, kind of, but they've nerfed it." They were like, "Oh, okay, never mind." It's like, yeah, true. That's such a mood with Master of Harmony. You hear, "Oh, this is sick. Does it still work like this?" No, they nerfed it. Oh, never mind. Like, oh god. I was like, yeah, you right. You missed it. I'm sorry. Um, let's see. The Peggle add-on is a must-have. I know Peggle's like a game because I watch. There's a streamer,
I need
Doug, who does like Peggle speedruns. I don't know what the Peggle add-on is though. I don't know what that is. Halo said, "I'm pretty new to WoW. Is there any add-ons you recommend? I'm so lost." Yeah, add-ons are definitely the biggest, like hardest thing to learn for sure. But if you're just starting out in WoW, one that I recommend, especially if you're a healer, is this one right here, or like anything that does like a similar thing. These big bars that just like display your team's health bars a little bit easier. They're called nameplates. Especially as a healer, you should always have a really good nameplate set up because it's just nice to know. Like right now, I see just how much health everyone's at, and it just makes it healing a lot easier. Um, and this one that I'm using is called Cell, Cell. But there are other similar ones that work just as well. Called, like, there's one called Grid 2, GRID, then the number 2. There's one called LVY that's a bit more intensive. Like there's a couple different ones, but if you just look up like name plates, that's a great place to start. It's just a way to display things. Also, as a healer, Halo, you want a way to where instead of having to like click on a name and then heal them, like right now I have to click on myself and then heal me, and click on this person, then heal me. There are ways that you can just hover over and press the button. Like I can just hover over name, press a heal button, and it'll heal them. And those are called, ooh, he just got clobbered. But there's some good ones. Cell is really good because it has it built in. I guess I can show you. Cell has it built in, click casting. So like whenever I hover over a name and press any of these buttons, it's gonna do this spell on that person. So Cell's really good. What are some other like beginner friendly add-ons? I would definitely start there. And then just like look up like top 3 add-ons. You know, I'm sure some YouTubers have some videos kind of talking about their favorites and what they do and stuff. But yeah, I would definitely spend some time. Don't feel bad about spending some time watching videos on add-ons, because add-ons are a pretty big part of the game for sure. But I don't even, what is the Peggle add-on? Now I'm curious. What's its functionality? I've never heard of that one. Man, I need to be pressing Engulf way more often. Let's just double tap it. Let's kick that cast, keep everything flowing. Hey, we leveled up. Very nice. Ooh, we're pulling even more. I'm ready to deep breath these guys. Yeet. Had already oppressive roared. Let's go ahead and stasis. You know, I'm so used to stasising, then temporal anomalying, and then dream breathing, but I need to get into the habit of stasising, dream breathing, and then temporal anomalying so that I can AoE engulf. Really need to get into that habit because it's pretty bursty, dude. It's pretty nice. But I'm just so like stuck on, dude, double dream breath is like fat healing. Let's see. Beard games looking strong into the weekend. Must be date night. It is date night. Friday's always date night. But yeah, I was looking at myself in the mirror today, thinking, man, what are we doing? Why do I look like this? I definitely do need to shave soon. I think this weekend I am going to, Nick. But it's funny that you mentioned that because I was literally just thinking about that. Oh, that would make it so much easier. Yeah, there are some ways to make healing so much easier by just using simple add-ons, and Cell is like the perfect healing add-on because it kind of does everything that you need as a healer in one. So I definitely recommend Cell as a starting point. And you can like download people's profiles. I don't know if I have my profile posted in my Discord yet. I don't think I do. But you can download Cell, and I'll if you guys want me to, I can post my Cell profile. Like you can see now, it is not finished. There are random debuffs overlapping some buffs and stuff, but I can just post what I have so far. That way you can just import it, make yours look like mine, and go from there, kind of thing. But yeah, some choice notes that mostly. Oh, okay. Oh gosh, I missed some chats. It does. You taught me Mistweaver in Season 3 of Dragonflight, and now I'm diving into the War Within with 4 monks. Oh boy, I've created a monster. That's so funny. I'm thinking about leveling my second monk, but I want to get all 6 healers leveled first, and then I'll look at leveling my second monk. My second monk's name is LB Ninja, so it would be better for branding, too. But that's funny. 4 monks. Good to hear. I'm glad you found my videos. It looks like I created a very healthy monster. Your Mistweaver videos are amazing. I finally felt comfortable getting into something other than DPS because of them. Oh, that's great to hear. If I can encourage one person to try out healing, then that is such a dub on my part. Or like, in my eyes. Not on my part. That's not what I meant to say. That sounds like... Wow, that sounds douchey. Y'all know what I mean. Hopefully y'all know what I mean. Okay, let's do a little life binding. Oh, I just used Verdant Embrace. That's pretty awkward. We've also got this shaman just kind of hanging out in the in Narnia out here. Good time dilate the tank. I think time dilation is the only spell that I don't currently have on click casting. Okay, what do we have? We don't have much. We do have rewind. I have stasis too, but nothing charged up and ready. We have spirit balloon. Okay, this guy's getting clobbered. We made it. It was close, but we made it. Some choice notes that mostly just benefit Mistweaver might be an easy way to fix the tree for Mistweaver without changing the brew side of anything. Yeah, it's hard to think of what those would be, you know. And, I mean, they could also always like change the way talents are worded. So like making it say like for overwhelming force, like just saying like a little caveat at the bottom. You know how sometimes they'll say like for Mistweavers it does this, you know. Just doing that, like saying for Mistweavers it like does 25% of the damage, you know, like something like that, you know. I don't know. I don't know what the numbers would be, but they could always split it like that. And I don't think anyone would complain, personally. Maybe the Brewmasters would. Default Blizzard has click casting now as well. Settings, keybinds, click casting, yes. I've heard some people have swapped to that, but I've heard a lot of people like myself just stick to what they use, you know, like me, I've always used an add-on for it, so like we're sticking with the add-on, you know. But I've swapped from grid or from click to cell. Kind of handle everything for me. Okay, we are totally split. One thing that I hate about these fights, you don't realize how annoying they are, but look at how we have two full different parties. This warrior deserves MVP because he saw me rotate over here and he came over here. That's clutch. We love that. We love that. He must play an evoker for sure. Hey, we're in the 500s. It's literally Peggle in game, made by PopCap themselves a long time ago. You can play when on flights or whatever, lol. But certain people keep the repo updated to work with retail. That's interesting. There's also Bejeweled. Interesting. So there's just like built-in actual mini games. That's funny. Master of Harmony still mega bugged though, and damage isn't really the issue with Master of Harmony. As far as I know, it's more healing. Yeah, for sure. You have like crazy damage burst windows when you pop your Thunder Focus Tea, as long as you have Vitality stored up, which you should. But like you Rising Sun Kick, and then just like all of your single target damage is just gonna be spreading that like the damage, and like you're just doing more damage. Hey, okay, Robot Sasquatch, what a baller name. Thank you for the Prime sub, taking those Bezos dollars and putting them somewhere where it counts. I appreciate you. Thank you for the support, guys. Y'all are amazing. Also worth noting, every time someone does sub with Prime, there is the promo going right now for WoW, where if you sub and then gift another sub, it's you get like a free pet or something. You get a free pet. I'm pretty sure someone said that they subbed and then gifted one, but it is called like the gift two subs get a pet thing. So that is an option. But thank you so much. Thanks for the vids. Nah, thank you for the support. I make the vids because I enjoy them. I enjoy making them. I love your monk teaching video. I appreciate that. I'm out here trying to make something, trying to make our dreams come true. Literally, it's so weird, but what we're doing. Let's see. Okay, your wounds have a small chance to cauterize, healing you for 30% of the damage taken. Occurs more often from attacks that deal high damage, or Renewing Blaze also applies to your target or one nearby ally. I'm sure that's better, but dude, let's just take the selfish thing. For sure. What are we missing? No, okay. These are, I mean, probably not best for leveling, but let's see where we're at. We're in a queue. We are level 77. So we're getting there. We're almost done with the evoker. Just a bit more. Let's fly around and see if we can't find like another rare or something. yeah, it do be cranking damage. Like all that, like a lot of that talent tree is built around doing damage, but I think people are very worried about like Master of Harmony will not see the light of day in Raid unless some serious changes come. I don't know if that is, it could be cool. What if you could store up more vitality in Raid? But then again, that just goes back to like certain talents would be even stronger. I don't know. I think if it were to be played in Raid, they need to make like the Double Thunder Focus Tea thing a choice node. Um, and just say like I don't know. I have no idea. It's just so awkward because it's like you want to store up your vitality for bigger Yulon ramps, but you don't. But that kind of requires you to like either sit on both your Thunder Focus Teas or like use them at weird times. Like I don't know. It just doesn't. It's like a cool talent tree. It just doesn't really work in practicality. Dude. Let me ask you guys something though. How weird does it feel to have no haste on your characters? Because even playing on this character, that I don't run a lot of haste on this character. It feels very weird. It feels very slow and clunky. And like I said, this is not a haste character. But being on my monk, like now that my monk's like geared and stuff, I definitely have gotten more and more haste. But a lot of people have been asking me like, how do you do it? Like, how are you doing these lower levels where like I have 2% haste? Like, what can I do? And I'll be honest, how I got through the early levels on Mistweaver is I had a movie on my other monitor or a stream. I was watching Mad Skills while leveling for a good bit of time. And um, yeah, movie, and I had two buttons keybound basically. J Fire Stomp, spinning crane kick. And that's it. Like that's all I was doing. Every now and then I'd look up and people would be dying. And I'd be like, okay, let's Shaylin's gift. But other than that, dude, it was just like Disturbia and spinning crane kick. That's it. But yeah, haste obviously does make it smoother, more fluid, and better. But sometimes you literally have to roll with the punches, like literally, as a monk. I read somewhere that people on this dungeon, they'll do that first big pool and gauge based on how easily the healer handled it on if they just want to run straight to the first boss or not. And it kind of makes me sad because we did do the big pool, and I bet my tank is one of those people. He's like, oh no, this healer can't handle it. That's sad. I didn't even use anything. No haste feels like I have to. Going from 35% at 70 to 5% on my fresh 80 made me want to die. Yeah, you are not alone. Ugh. Okay, let's get ready for this. This is gonna hurt. We're gonna stasis, control anomaly. Run Zephyr. Ugh, maybe the tank was right. Definitely should have Emerald Communion ramped during that. That's a big old oopsie on my part. But you know what? We're fine. Whenever I play Evoker, it always feels like you have like 30 options for each global. And I always feel like I picked the wrong one, but I think that's a sign of a good spec. But I totally agree with Zach. It's very weird. It's like you're playing a different game. It is like weird to see how your spec can like handle no haste too. No haste feels like I have 2 broken arms, lol, and broken legs. But hey, no, 2 broken arms means that spinning crane kick is your spell for sure. No haste is absolutely killing any fun for me. Uh-oh. He took the B-res. Yeah, no haste is definitely a... It's like fun in a weird way. It's like a challenge version of fun. I'm back at 20% on my Mistweaver Monk. The 6% I dropped to really felt bad though. I think, yeah, my lowest was 6% too, I think. And it was only for like a brief moment. But the moment that I got like 1 ring that had haste and verse on it, I was like, okay, yeah, we're big chilling. But yeah, that's definitely the most asked question so far in the War Within. It's like, what are you doing? How do you play this with no haste? I'm like, look, just a wing and a prayer. If someone dies, they die. It's leveling. Like you'll move on, you know. As long as they're not flaming you, then we're chilling. Bold of you to assume that tanks can read. Oh, shots fired. Fakehead starting early today. That's so true. I think tanks can read for sure. But some DPS, some melee DPS, I don't know. I don't know. Engulf. I feel like I just need to add Engulf to my weak cores, or I am just gonna keep forgetting that it exists. Which is literally the like the coolest coolest button that I have in my disposal. Tanks just zug. Yeah, they've definitely slowed down since the nerfs, but they for sure do zug. A lot more than we're used to. Especially on the beta, like the whole time I was playing on the beta, I had like maybe like 2 tanks that could handle a zug. But like for the most part, like tanks were pulling 1 pack at a time. I was like, okay, this is like a slow version of WoW, but I'm here for it, you know. I have 580 eye level and still only 9% haste. It feels so poopy. Yeah. Wait on that. Let's fly through it. A trick shot. But yeah, for the most part, like leveling has been pretty easy to the point where I've been kind of just like memeing around. You know, I think people take leveling too seriously. Like I see on Reddit, like some people are like panicking because they can't heal these dungeons, or like someone dies on a boss fight. But I'm pretty sure the boss fight that they're talking about was the one that we just did. And like you saw there, 2 people died. Yes, I could have saved them. There were absolutely ways that I could have saved them, but we're fine. Like, we move on. It wasn't like that much of a time loss. Like, no one's gonna... If they flame me, that's on them, is basically the point that I'm trying to say. It's not a reflection of our ability. It is, but it's not as much as it is a reflection on their characters, is kind of what I'm trying to say. But yeah, as for the feeling of having no haste, yeah, it's kind of like kind of slow. Did they deserve to be? Hey, I don't know. I'd argue no. Ugh. You beat yourself up way too much when you play Evoker, and not enough when... Okay, I was like, oh, dude, fake it. The rare fake it nice message. And then I got to the second half of it. Okay, we're going to Dream Breath, and then Stasis, Temporal Anomaly, and then we're going to... With that Dream Breath, we're going to snap it. Okay, whoa, this is hurting. Let's go and Zephyr. Ooh, I thought I had a spell ready and I didn't. That's embarrassing. Okay, let's life bind everyone and Emerald Communion. Easiest ramp of my life. We had to do it the manual way because I didn't have Temporal Anomaly, or at least I don't think I had it. I probably did and was just looking like an idiot. Go ahead and kick that. Let's knock up that blazing whatever. We let 1 go off, so people are kind of getting slammed. But I agree. I do think I am pretty hard on myself whenever I play Evoker. But I think it's just because it is a very hard spec. And you don't realize how difficult it is. And you might not even, you might play it and never realize how difficult it is. Just because you probably just don't realize how many different ways you could have sequenced your buttons. But I mean, man, it's very like very intensive in that sense. It feels like there's always a different way you could. Okay, Zerg. Literally the name Zerg. But yeah, there are like so many different ways you can sequence your buttons, and I was looking, and one of the content creators that I've actually like talked to is Bowser, the other healer Bowser, and they main, as far as I know, they main Preservation Evoker. And it's funny because I saw on my homepage the other day that they made an Evoker guy, and I was like, oh cool, good for them. You know, it's the beginning of the season, make the guy for the spec you know. Good for them. And then I realized that the video was like over an hour long. And I was like, dude, that's like the best metaphor. Dude, because I'm over here trying to make my guides shorter. But like, Like literally props to them. You have to make those guides long. Dude, Evoker's so complex. It's ridiculous. Hey, okay, I'm gonna say Leif you. Leif you. Correct me if I'm wrong, Leif, but I appreciate the sub regardless of if I just butchered your name or not. I really do appreciate it. With the tier one sub for three months in advance. 3 months in advance. Leif, maybe you can confirm for us. You just subbed 3 months in advance, which if I'm not mistaken, how that works is like you basically just like right now bought 3 months worth of a sub. So did that give you the free did that give you the pet? Or because I want to know like all the different ways you can get the pet, because I think someone said that you can sub yourself and then gift one, and that does work. So I just want to confirm. But hey, I appreciate you so much. 3 months in advance. We're building up stonks here. We're investing in me, and I appreciate that. I do see that as you investing in me, and I really do appreciate that. You are amazing. And I will now, every time I make content or go live, I'll think of you and think I cannot let Leif go down, or cannot let Leif down for sure. But I appreciate you guys. Take the sweet with the smooth, just like being a member of your pugs. Okay. Sour with the smooth? Sour with the smooth? I have no idea. I think that was that like a Scotch reference? I have no clue. But I do. You can do that in advance. What if the COVID takes him out, you get refunded? No, it just goes towards my funeral funds, my wife funds. If COVID does end up, if I succumb to COVID, if I can't dispel COVID in time, then yeah, it's going towards the wife for sure. Hey, yeah, what's up, fellow healers? Yeah, we definitely have a chat full of healers right now, which I love. That's one good thing about streaming to a bunch of healers is you know everyone's a healer. But hey, now Leif, now that you are subbed, you have access to some of the best emotes in the game. You have the monk bod. You have the help. I'm low health. You have the what does that say? Boo hoo? What did I make that say? Did I misspell boo hoo? Oh, it's so small on my screen. What does this say? No, it says boo hoo. That looks like a W for some reason. It looks like it says boo woo. I was like, oh no, did I accidentally make it say boo woo? Hey, Thalisa's here. Hey, Thalisa, did you change your spelling of your name, or is it just like saying first time chatter, or I don't know, but it's good to see you. Very good to see you. Yeah, and the heal me. I made some emotes a while back, right before I went on break. I was like, man, why? Come on, what am I doing? But now that we're streaming again, we got these amazing emotes. I'm such a fan of them. How are there 2 death and decays on the ground? Let's kick the Howling Fear. First time chatter. Ah, okay. Welcome into the chat. We also have someone with a very similar name as you, but I think they have one S in their name. Other than that, I think it's like the exact same. But welcome in. Also, let me know if it's Thylesia or Tylisa or Thylisa, you know. Let me know how you prefer I say your screen name. I'll make sure and be correct from now on. Bongo. I think bro will play through death, already playing through a broken hand, COVID, Smite calling his name. Yeah, I've already got so many ailments. Is that the right word? Ailments? I've already got so much working against me, and here I am still healing dungeons. You can't stop me. I'm not going anywhere. Like I said earlier, like this is my dream. Being a content creator is it's been my dream since I was like in middle school. So you think COVID's gonna stop me from hitting go live? No, sir. did a a torn up hand stop me for a bit? Yes, but we're back. Okay, we're back. Only one may survive. Yeah, me to my DPS. Only one may survive. Yes, we are healing. I personally, I am not a first time Mythic Plus healer. I always main Mistweaver Monk. Well, I shouldn't say always, because there was a time where I was not a main Mistweaver Monk, but in recent history, since starting my channel, I am a Mistweaver Monk main. We primarily make Mistweaver content. However, we like to do a fun thing, Thylesia, if you're new here. We like to do a fun thing. Oh, I see a friendly face just joined. But I like to do this thing at the start of each season where we try to push all the healers to a certain threshold. And once Mythic Plus opens up, our initial goal is going to be all 7 healer specs to KSH, which is normally it's like 2500 IO. I think it's still 2500 IO, but we're going to do that, and then we're going to see, okay, depending on how much of a brick wall that was that we just smashed our head into, can we take all healers to 3k, and so on and so forth. That's what we like to do. So that's what we're doing. We're trying to gear all the healers to 3k. No, we're trying to gear all the healers to at least not gear them. We're trying to level them to level 80, and then we'll go from there. But right now we have both the resto specs, so Shaman and Druid. We have those to 80, and we have Mistweaver. And I think our Evoker will be our 4th, unless I'm missing one. And then we still have not even touched our Paladin and our Priest, which we will have to get to eventually, but who knows. We have, what is it, until like September 10th to be in this little stage, or maybe I have that way off. Let's see. Hello, what's up, Atanka? Make sure I'm saying that correctly, but Atanka, welcome in. Good to see you in here. Same with you, lucky number 82. LB, almighty algorithm be praised. I finally catch you stream. You finally made it. May the algorithm of Twitch bless thee. I appreciate you so much. Your messages, your comments always crack me up. I think we have like a fun little banter going on in my YouTube comment section that only me and you know about too. Like, I'm sure no one else has seen our messages or our comments, but it's a good time. It's so good to see you here, though. So good to be back streaming. For those of you who watched me a while back, normally I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So basically, any days that don't start with S or T, that's when I'm live. I don't know why I picked those days. I think it's because in college there were 2 types of classes. You could either take a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday class, or a Tuesday and Thursday class. And the Tuesday and Thursday classes went on for an hour and 30 minutes, whereas the Monday, Wednesday, Fridays went on for 50 minutes. And it felt like the Tuesday, Thursday ones just dragged on for so long. Like, my ADHD could not keep attention for that long. So Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays just became like my favorite schedule. I think that's what we stuck with. Bonk. We just saw another tally. That's two death knights today getting slapped by it, but no one's dying to it yet. Yes, we stream 3 days a week, sometimes 4 days a week, sometimes even 5 days a week. Last week we streamed on the weekend. We might stream on this weekend. Who knows? It all kind of depends on like my personal life and what my wife wants to do. Like if we want to go see her mom and stuff and things like that. But I always keep you guys posted. So if you always want to know when I'm going to go live, the best way to know is there's 2 ways. One, you can follow me on Twitch. It's free, and it just kind of notifies you if you're on Twitch, like, hey, this person went live. Or 2, you can join my Discord, and I always at everyone. So I always send a message to everyone saying, hey, I just went live. Come hang out, like that kind of thing. So definitely feel free to join my Discord. I'll post it in chat, too, before I forget. There you go. So if you're not currently in there, yeah, definitely join up. Also, if like I make a video and I want to like post in there, sometimes I'll post the videos in there, but for the most part lately I've been not posting my videos in there. I've just been I don't know, like every now and then I'll post them, but I don't want to like bother you guys too much with pings. But I haven't caught your streams in some months because I haven't been playing in some months. But what's up, Decolitis? It's so good to see returning faces back. Decolitis, I'm so happy to see you again. I took a break from streaming. I've still been playing the beta a lot, but since I guess I've talked about it every day that I've been streaming back, I might as well mention it now. I've done some pretty bad stuff to my hand, like some pretty bad damage to my hand. I was gaming a little too hard, and also another injury outside of gaming kind of just like was the straw that broke the camel's back, you know. And there's like some pretty bad internal damage in the structure of my hand, so took some time off of streaming. That way I just wasn't playing as intensely as often, And but now we're back, and I'm also trying to get into a doctor's office to get a surgery on it. So we're streaming while we can, and we're hitting the paint hard while we can. But Decolitis, it's so good to see you back. It's y'all have no idea, like all of my friends outside of like streaming and content creating and stuff, all of my friends live in a completely different state than I do. Like I don't live next to anyone that I hang out with. I always like, if I'm gonna hang out with my friends, that means that I'm gonna hop in Discord and play a game with them, or hop in Discord, watch a movie with them. Like that's what my version of hanging out with my friends is. But while they're at work, it's just me, and that's kind of what like making content is. Like it's just that's my work, and that's like what I do from like 9 to 5 most days, every day basically. But that kind of means that it's just like me talking to myself, you know, if you think about it. I'm just here talking to myself most days. But that's what streaming has done for me. Is like it's given me a place to use my voice and people to talk to and like interaction, and like y'all have no idea how much just y'all being here and chatting to me has helped me out, and I really do appreciate you guys, because I do think of y'all as corny as it is. I do think of y'all as like this is my friend interaction for the day, you know what I mean? Damn, gaming life. Gaming too hard is wild. Honestly, I'm gonna put that on my resume and then apply to Echo and be like, look, I destroyed my hand for WoW. Sign me up. No, but yeah, it's definitely wild, but let me tell you, the amount, every single night for the past like 3 months, I have iced my hand. And I'm living off of ibuprofen. Like it's pretty bad, but I have it set up to where it's a lot easier for me now. Like I have a stream deck, which is just it's 15 buttons, kind of like the side of your mouse, except there's one extra row, and I have it to where all of my buttons are programmed. So if I wanted to, like once my hand starts getting like stiff and sore, I can slide this puppy over and let me do a pull without my oh, we're dying. Let me do a pull without pressing buttons on my mouse. So like if we need to do this, I can, but that kind of leads to me pressing some random stuff. Like, did I mean to Spirit Bloom there? Absolutely not. Was I trying to echo? Yes, but it's whatever. These dungeons are like so low stakes that you can kind of just... What am I pressing? There we go. I feel like there. Okay, I pressed like 3 buttons that I meant to press in a row, so if we need to do that, we can. And that's also how I was leveling on my Mistweaver Monk. I was just spinning crane kick, spinning crane kick, spinning crane kick. No, yeah, we're definitely taking precautions. But we're getting close on the Evoker. Once we get the Evoker to 80, we can hop on the Monk again and do some heroics, kind of try to get like the last bits of gear that we can. Or we still have the Paladin, we still have the Priest to level. So depending on those 3 options, they're both level 70 though. So Priest and Paladin are level 70, Monk is 80, but we can do like some heroic slamming and try and get some item level. What would you guys want to see? Out of all those options, what would you guys want to see? So level 80 Monk versus level 70 of either of the 2 P specs. P specs? Okay, maybe I shouldn't call them that. But those are the options. I want you guys to decide. Also, I noticed today that a lot of you guys are watching on Twitch, which is good because Twitch is doing the promotion, or 2 promotions actually. So normally I know a lot of you guys do watch on YouTube, or like prefer to watch on YouTube. But if you are currently watching on YouTube and don't mind swapping over to Twitch, there are some promotions. Like you'll get a free mount for watching for a couple hours. And there's like a 2 subs equals a pet thing. So just knowing that those options are available can be helpful. Play Discipline, you coward. Oh, fake cat. Okay, we're level 78. I guess, look, Mistweaver is always fun, but it's always fun to watch other healers do things. Okay, so look, I've been called a coward. I've been basically challenged to play the Disc Priest next. So let's finish leveling this guy out, and then we'll hop on the Disc Priest. Play Discipline, you coward. Hail Swipe and Wing Buffet. Scorch enemies, blind them with Ash, causing their next attack. Hover, Deep Breath, Dream, Flight, Travel 40% faster, and Hover travels 40% further. Sure, why not? Alright, next up, dude, we're just blasting these dungeons, trying to get these last few levels leveled up. Also, if you guys are bored of Evoker, y'all know I'm very chill. If y'all want to see something else, just let me know. Like, if you're like, okay, I'm done with Evoker, do it now. Like, hop on Disc Priest now. Yeah, I'd be down. I'm not a stickler with those things. I like to stream, but I like to think of myself as the pilot. And like it's kind of like I'm the DM and you guys are all in my campaign, you know what I mean? Like we're all playing together. But where am I? Why is there a lot of ocean? Where am I on the map? Oh, okay. Makes sense why there's so much ocean. Oh, that looks important. We should probably go get that quest. I also see a flight thing. And also my Prez weekors are pretty weird. So if you have any questions about that, like don't hesitate to ask. I like to think of myself as the pilot. He will be flying around on his mount for the rest of the stream instead of logging into his priest. Yeah, what if I just stopped there? I like to think of myself as the pilot. Whee! Like for 3 hours just flying around. Honestly, that would be like the biggest chat move. Didn't even look at chat for the rest of it. I like to think of myself as pilot, and I just like started talking like I was talking on a radio. That'd be funny. Also, you're probably hearing my voice like crack a lot now. I promise it's COVID. I'm like 27 years old. I keep hearing it. I'm like, oh god, I know. Baycat's winding something up, getting some insult ready. Ooh, okay, so for the first minute of a dungeon, you can just do your talents. That's pretty cool. Play Disciplined Coward. I wonder if anyone's gonna leave the dungeon after the first. Whoa, lucky number 82 with the 5 gifted. First off, congrats on getting the pet. Send some screenshots in Discord because I'm very curious on what the pet looks like. But dude, congrats to Omar Demon. Okay. Let's see. Hey, and they said thank you. Okay, I'm trying to pronounce your name right now. It's ill is Ilmi Isilmi is Isilm? I have no idea. Isilm Gaming. That's how I'm gonna say it, but I know I'm way off. But congrats on the gifted. Also, FKC Kit Bucket Forget. Congrats on the sub. Orgrimmar01, what a goated name. And Atonka, congrats on the subs. Thank you so much, lucky number 82, for the support. Slime. No, it's not slime, because it's SILME. MCS Power, though, you did make me think I was very stupid for a second there. I was like, are you kidding me? Have I been trying to say a word and it's an actual word the whole time? No, but, an LB Ninja stream without voice cracks wouldn't be right. You know what? Yeah, I'm just perpetually in puberty. Whoa, Leif matching your 5 with another 5. Uh-oh, we've got a little sub off. But hey, are we on a train? I think we're on a hype train. I don't even know what that means, but very cool. Thank you guys so much for the support. Y'all have no idea like how far it goes. I really do appreciate you all. But Leif, thank you so much for the gifted, and congrats to everyone. Let's see, Grabison, Narides, Shania, EST established in 1212. I don't know what the year 1212 has, but I know that you established during it, so congrats. Thank you all so much. And yeah, also use all of your new emotes, dude. Y'all don't know, those emotes are tiny, but they take a long time to make. And I'm proud of them, especially Monkbot. I feel like that one I don't know its use yet. We also just almost fell into the pit. I'm gonna be in the pit. But, yeah, I like my emotes. I'm glad that you guys have them now. Ooh, good bait. But thank you all so much. Dude, 10 gifted within a minute. What are you guys on today? Y'all are amazing. And congrats also, Leif, on the pet. Send me screenshots of the pet. I'm not like a pet collector, but some people that are have told me that the pet's really nice, or it's like a good looking pet. And also, we're all grinding out the mount. Someone tried to call me out yesterday in the Discord. I think it was Pete. Tried to call me out saying like, I see you in Mad Skills chat. I was like, yeah, I'm trying to get the mount too. It's a cool mount. It's a really cool mount. But thank you guys so much for the support. Y'all are amazing. I could tell you 1,000 times, but it still wouldn't be enough. Pop off, chat. Nick's like, where's my gifted? Oh, thank you guys so much. So this is the boss that everyone's killing and then leaving, but they usually only do it on heroics. No trink, I'm out. Just kidding. Oh, this guy's name is Dragtheer. That's a good name. I heard all promotional pets are coded to be bangers and battle pets. Is that real? Is that real? Because I have some pets. Like I have a good pet collection for someone who started recently and hasn't really ever paid attention to their pet collection, but I still just get stomped. I get stomped all the time. Yeah, Haze Trinket's goated. Yeah, that trinket is nuts. Like absolutely nuts. But I don't know. Some people are going a little too hard for it. Yes, it's like a pretty juicy power spike that you can basically grind enough to almost guarantee yourself getting it. So like to that extent, it's like why wouldn't you just sit there and grind it all day? But people are taking it a little too seriously because like eventually you're gonna have it drop for you or have better gear drop for you like within the next few weeks, and all of that grinding will be useless. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Ah, we booped it the wrong way. But y'all are amazing. And yes, congrats Narities on the gifted sub. Welcome. I don't have like a title. You know how like some people are like, welcome to the healer army, you know, like I don't have that, but yeah, welcome. Welcome to whatever this is. You're part of this now. Also, there's another trinket. There's some cool trinkets this tier for sure. I got one. It might be this character that I got it on. I got this trinket. No, is it this one? Yeah, this trinket. I love it. It's so much fun to use. You basically just like put down a little rift and then it just does big damage. Like it's pretty fun. But to the voice crack crew, oh god. Oh god, but what if I eventually, like what if I turn 40 and my voice is no longer cracking, then what will we be called? Dude, lucky number 82, chill. Are we gifting until we hit 82 gifted subs? Hey, did we just hit 50? We just hit 50 within a day. Dude, y'all are on some stuff today. Dude, lucky number, thank you so much, dude. You are amazing. Okay, we might have like a new challenger for the GOAT status. A new challenger approaches. Lucky number 82, thank you so much. We also have Fred Uju, Old JB, Chingo 369, and Halo. Welcome, Halo. Very new to the game, but also new to the channel. Welcome in. And Lecoq Lico. I think I have no idea how to say y'all's names, but welcome in, guys. Thank you, lucky number 82, to the for the gifteds. You're the GOAT. We're also on a level 4 hype train, which, fun fact, this is the biggest hype train we've ever had going on this channel. Level 4 is the highest I've ever gone. It says setting a new record. Keep going. That's what it says. Level 4 hype train is what it's telling me. Maybe I'm wrong, but dude, y'all are going crazy. Holy. Almost just fell off. Sub goal reached. Winky face. Yeah, you did it. Lucky number 82. I appreciate you, man. You're awesome. Already 50. Remember us when you're big. Oh god, fake cat. You're the first one that I'm forgetting. No, I'm just kidding. No, I appreciate y'all so much. I need to. Normally, what I do with my sub goals is I normally do like reach this amount and we'll do a 12-hour stream. I just haven't set that up yet, but now since y'all are being so freaking awesome and supportive, I think I'm gonna go ahead and start scheduling. Just go ahead and do it. Like I'm gonna be scheduling my 12-hour stream, but we need to schedule healing buttons for the next few globals really quick. Give me a second. Stay with us. Oh, dude, I had a living flame traveling to him. That's troll.
I require a target.
Since when is this pack so hard? What the heck? Oh no, we're rooted. Oh, I walked back into it. What am I doing? Go ahead and stasis. That's kind of dumb. You can't verdant embrace while you're rooted. I literally have never even thought about trying that. I'm in a lurk for some time now. See you later. Hey, lurks are so much appreciated, but also you have had such a big presence. So thank you so much, lucky number 82. Good to see you also. Yeah, enjoy your lurking time. Hopefully you're grinding an alt or just hanging out, but I appreciate you so much. Oh gosh, here we go, fake hat. Let's see. The stat proc one in Dawnbringer is neat. Let's make sure we don't die. Is neat. I also got a quick candle from a Delve static int and a on-use haste proc. I'm loving the trinkets so far in the war within. There are so many like unique, cool ones. Like, I don't know if they're all gonna be like super powerful or what, but you know how like every tier there's like some really cool ones that like, or there's some like really obscure ones that just suck. You know what I mean? Well, I don't know. There are some bad ones, but like there aren't those like really like why do they make this ones? You know what I mean? They all kind of feel like there's a world in which they're good or they have like a use, you know, which is cool. But yeah, the trinkets this year are pretty awesome. Bully streamer bullies chat after giving 50 subs. Bully streamer hits 50 subs and then just starts roasting his chat. Here we go. I think lucky number must have bet the house and mortgage on 82. Yeah, we're putting $82 on the number 82 and black next time we go to Vegas. For sure. Bet the mortgage on MCS power. Okay, we have passed the goal and we're still going. Did we just hype train up again? Dude, this is crazy. I don't even know what hype trains do, but we're breaking records here on the channel. Level 4 complete. MCS power. Thank you so much. Did you get the hopefully you got the pet. Because the pet is, from what I've heard, the pet's pretty dope. I don't know anything about battle pets, but I've heard it's a good one for whatever that's worth. But hopefully you got an MCS power. But also, oh gosh, Nico Plus. Nico Plus. That's how I'm going to say it. If I'm wrong, just let me know. Nico Plus, congrats on the gifted. MCS power, thank you so much for the support. Y'all have no idea how far it goes, but I mean, you're keeping my ring light on for whatever it's worth. I appreciate y'all. Level 5, it's dinging faster than your alts, that's for sure. Oh, fake cat with yet another just incredibly, like, honestly, fake cat, like, I'm memeing, but like, how are you coming up with these so quick? And like, you're full of them. Fake cat, you're the kind of person that's like in a friend group and everyone loves hanging out with you because they know they're going to be laughing the entire time. But they're also like they wish, they hope that you won't find out about their biggest insecurity because you'll just lay into it. Oh, that's so funny. But fake cat, yeah, no, you're right. One, I'm a slow leveler, but also, dude, this hype train is burning. I don't have any train noises queued up, but woohoo, there you go. That's the hype train. But am I right, fake cat? Because, dude, that's how you are in this chat. I'm like sitting here like, fake cat, you're easily way funnier than me. easily like cleared that by miles. But God, I just hope you don't find out about my my insecurities. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, dude, that's a sick emote, Alicia. Bleed purple HD. That is a sick emote. Speaking of sick emotes, help. Oh, help. All right, we're in another queue. What level are we? We're blasting through these levels just like we're blasting through this hype train, but apparently slower. Okay. Nah, I'm nice to everyone else. Hey, I have a thick skin, so it's very much welcome. Never think that you're going too far at all. Um, Hype train emote. Oh, that's what we just got. Do I have that one? That's a sick emote. Normally I don't get excited about emotes, but whoa. Ooh, I have a, what is this? I have a Pikachu one? No, I don't. How do I get that? Purple. Bleed purple. What? How come I have the Wish version of yours? Yours looks sick. Bleed purple HD. Mine's not in HD. Mine's like still on what's oh gosh, I'm so young that all I can think about is HD. What was before HD? Mine's like the 8-bit version of yours. How about that? Why is mine the Wish version of yours? What the heck? But hey, congrats on all the pets that have been given out today. All the gifted subs. And also everyone who's already gotten the mount, congrats. But you have to post it's an unwritten rule, but you have to post a picture of your character with your transmog and everything about it on the mount with the battle pet summoned once you get it in the Discord. You have to. Like you just have to. That's a there. The rule has been established. So if you've already gotten the mount, go ahead and set up a transmog for it. Get on that mount, take a screenshot, post it in the Discord. Let me see it. Also, same with the battle pet. Oh gosh, I see sorry. The Wish Mad Skills should have the Wish emotes. Oh my god, I might send that to Mad Skills. We're taking a screenshot of that, dude. That's so funny. The Wish Mad Skills. Oh my god, dude, that's so good. Oh my god, that's so funny. I wear that with a badge of honor. If I'm gonna be called the Wish anyone, Wish Mad Skills is the person that just I don't mind being called. I'll take that any day. The Wish Mad Skills is still better than most humans. Oh, I butt pulled. It's boop. Oh no, I booped them all out of the death in the cave. I'm the worst. Go ahead and deep breath here. I usually like to save deep breath for this next pool. Sorry, JK, we love you, Monk Skills. Hey, honestly, imagine me changing my name to Monk Skills. That'd be pretty dope. Let's see. Hype train success. So the train has passed. Let's open our hype train chest. I got the late save emote. Ooh, that actually makes sense for a healer. What did you guys get? Do we all get different things when we crack the hype train chest? Is that, or is it just like a streamer thing? I don't know, but I appreciate y'all for that hype train. That was a good time. Good time. Plenty of good roasts, plenty of gifted subs, plenty of pets being given out. Late save equals dead party member. True. Or it's like a clutch save. I guess it would be called clutch save if it was supposed to be a clutch save. That's funny. Post the Wish version. I need to see it. Oh my god. Why am I butt pulling? What are we doing?
I am out of range.
Okay, give me a second. I'll post the Wish version. It's the one that I just posted, but dude, it is so bad compared to yours. Thalicia, yours is sick. Mine is this one. Uh-oh. I accidentally put another emote in there. I'm gonna type something to my party really quick.
I see their gambit. They seek to ambush me without my lieutenants. Ours is the true path for the
Let's make sure we don't butt pull anymore. Alright, we're definitely gonna Verdant Embrace ramp here. We need a Living Flame a couple times before the damage starts. And Zephyr. Oh, I don't have Verna Embrace. That's so embarrassing. I just stood there thinking I was... Or I'm sorry, Emerald Communion. They killed that so fast. Um, it's not the Wish version. It's retro. Okay, you know what? We take that. Kids these days love vintage stuff. Oh, wow, your phone used to flip. Wow, so cool. Like, this razor was... I was cool for having this in middle school. Thank you very much. Uh-oh. Let's pop it offensive, because we didn't use one earlier. Try to hit as many people as possible. Oh, Evoker. Or Monk. I just called the Monk... I'm sorry, Mage. I just called the Mage a Monk and an Evoker. Uh-oh. New ailment unlocked. Yeah, you know what? Now that you say it, I kind of like my emote. I like yours. I like yours more, for sure. But yeah, pink Motorola times. I had a silver one, and I was also like the generation under that. So like my brother, my oldest brother, he was the generation where he got like he was in high school when like the Sidekick came out, and like he was in middle school when the Razor came out, like in 8th grade. So like he had all of those phones at their like prime time. I was the youngest of 3, so I got the hand-me-down. So I got his Sidekick after it literally broke. So I was in middle school, like 8th grade, with a Sidekick, which was the coolest thing ever. But I was in like 6th grade, 7th grade with like a Razor that only could call my mom. Like it was so lame. But man, I was, so cool. I have a Razor. And do y'all remember like when iPods? Do y'all remember when iPods like first came out, and like they could play that paper toss game, and like these like very very basic little games, but like, oh my gosh, I have to have that. Like everyone was like, oh my gosh, does your iPod have paper toss on it? Oh, do you have Angry Birds? Like Angry Birds was the big one. Because back then, spending 99 cents on a phone game was just like, whoa, you're splurging. But yeah, good times. Reminiscing with Chris. Reminiscing. That's what we're calling it. You can, let's see. Anyone have the gold Moto Razor? I did not have the gold. Oh, you could swap the shells on them. That's cool. Ooh, hold on. Oh gosh. Okay, we just did so much healing. I wish this guy would get in front of me. I wish I had rescue keybound. Ooh, I'd rescue him so much into danger. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Okay, well, now I can't reach everyone else, so... Oh gosh, the woes of being an evoker. Whew. I remember drinking beers from my iPod Touch. Oh yeah, that was a thing. It's just so funny, like, nowadays, these apps are so corny. Like, if someone had that on their phone, you'd be like, okay. But, like, back then, like, oh, this was the stuff. Like, dude, iPods can do that? Like, how does it know we're tilting? And then the Wii came out, and it was like, whoa, how does it know? Like, oh, people. Okay, let's go ahead and let's use these essences on some echoes. I think I just double echoed someone. Oops. Emerald Communion ramp really quick while people head up the stairs. Ooh, I don't have hover. Now I do. Evernight Embrace coming up. Hopefully this guy stays alive. Ooh, let's actually, before we throw that, I'm gonna say let's stasis it, but oh my goodness, that DPS is crazy. Got a ring. Let's equip it. Ooh, it's a crit mastery ring. That's a slapper of a ring. No, it's a verse mastery. My bad. Dang. DPS was crazy. Hey, what's up, Carrie? Welcome in. Good to see you back. How are you doing? How's your week gone? Let's see. I've never seen a gold one. I didn't even know they made gold razors. It's so funny that in the year 2024 we're talking about razors and like we're still flexing razors. It's so funny. Um, you can swap shells now to be a gold one if you want to, like with the Game Boy. Oh, okay. Fully customizable phones were the best. Do y'all remember like back when like phone cases were just coming out, like when people were just getting them, and there were those like really corny like rubber sparkly ones, and then there's like the people that had the bejeweled like all over their phone. Oh, good times. First time I hear you pulling a high college student voice. You do a surprisingly good job. Oh no, what did I say? What did I say? Also, Fake Hat, you say that, but all my life, the one thing that I've gotten told the most that I should do when I get older is voice acting. And I haven't explored my voices yet on my channel, but I really want to one day do like a little fun little series where I do voice acting and stuff. Um, but literally just 2 nights ago. So it's so funny. I can do Scooby Doo flawlessly, okay? I can do it so perfectly, but only like a couple things. Like, here's the thing, I can do it perfectly, but I have no idea how he sounds, which makes no sense, but let me explain it. So, if I were to hear it, I could nail it. But I haven't heard Scooby Doo talk in years, so I have no idea like how he says certain things. But like I have the voice, like everything I can do is laugh perfectly. So, and I can also do Mickey Mouse, Mario, like I can do like all these different characters, like literally sounding just like the voice actor. But my wife, me and her were like, we were about to go to bed, and I was just doing them like, and it was so funny because like I said with Scooby, I sound just like Scooby, but like how he says things, like his voice, I had it, but how he says things, I have no idea. So like we were just dying laughing, trying to go to sleep, but I just, and it's so funny because like I would be like, okay, I'm done now, I'm done, but it didn't matter if I stopped saying like speaking as them because in my mind I was still doing it, you know. So I just kept dying laughing, because I don't know. Long story short, yeah, I wanna do something like that one day, but we'll see. Maybe we can use YouTube as like a way to get into like a World of Warcraft voicing thing, because I don't know. I've also my friends got me into D&D, but I've only done one campaign with them. But I really want to DM a campaign. Fake, it's so right. Why am I doing this? I wasn't trying to flex. I'm just trying to say, like, I can do different characters, and Scooby is the funniest one because I have no idea what Scooby would say. All I know is that they say the R's, or like like a bunch of R's and stuff, and all I know is the laugh. Like that's it. I don't know words that Scooby said. I don't even know if he actually says like actual words. Who knows? But I promise it will. Dude, okay, I'm screenshotting that sneak to my wife. Hold on, let me save the last screenshot that I took. Um, Hold on, I'm posting this in chat. Let's see you practice your disciplined priest voice. Oh gosh. That would just be me being quiet. Okay, while we do this, we're letting our team die, so let me let me do my job of healing. Let's go ahead and Zephyr. Because this rogue like has aggro or something. He's getting trucked. Dude, I gotta show that to my wife. The only reason why I'm saving those screenshots, I posted them on my Discord. I have to send that to my wife. She's gonna laugh like crazy. Really good. A little bit tired, but so good. And you, I'm the same way, you know. This morning I had my alarm set way earlier, but I ended up sleeping through all of them, and so I slept a really long time last night compared to the normal like 5 hours I usually get, which is bad. But you know, I'm feeling really good, probably because of that, but also because streaming to you guys is really good for my mental health. Like honestly, I see a lot of stories about how streamers struggle with mental health, and like sure, there's so many different things that are trying to like ruin your mental health while you're streaming, but in my specific case, I've had nothing but good because of how good you guys are, so I appreciate you also. There's that. Okay, Sappy Chris out of the way. Fake cat, roast me. I need a quick roast to offset. We need some big healing. What am I doing? Also, my spirit bloom is bugged. Y'all see? I keep accidentally like releasing it at level 1, which is not what I'm trying to do. Let's just do that for AoE healing. We don't have many resources, so okay. Holy. Wow, that got scary. Disc is getting buffs on September 3rd. Ooh, okay. I have not even looked yet, but link that to me, Burma, if you don't mind. So, like, on Discord, link that to me. Okay, this is going to get spooky. Especially if we keep getting silence. It's just putting us further behind. But we can lifeline Emerald Communion and ramp to people. I say we just use that Leaping Flame for cleave healing. Just to make it safer. Our damage is so irrelevant at this stage. Hey, what's up? I'm gonna say Dix Go ML. Have no idea what your name means. Also don't know if you... I think, yeah, is it Dix? Or just correct me if I'm wrong, but welcome, man. Good to see you. Disc is getting buffs. That's so good to hear. I think Disc already is like, people are, like, guilds are gonna want a priest, I would think. And from what I've heard, like, Shadow isn't as broken as people thought it was gonna be, you know, in early beta stages. Things might have changed. I also am not a DPS player, so I can't really speak to that fully and reliably, but from what I know, like, priests are very sought after, so, like, a raid group will want some kind of priest, I think, for fort buff, and it's good that they're buffing it for sure. I appreciate that, Burma. I appreciate that. Usually when I go to make videos and stuff, one of the first things that I do that day is like go on the sites, like the forum sites, and just make sure that I'm not missing like a post or anything that I could be making a video on and stuff like that. The roast is the gameplay this time. Okay. Jesus Christ. They just, I love how each time it's just gotten more and more personal, you know? Okay, quick question. Would you mind sharing your Resto Shaman weak aura? Yeah, my Resto Shaman weak aura, to me, it feels a little bit unfinished, but if you guys want it, absolutely. Like, I'm not going to hold it from you guys. Let me get to a stopping point in this dungeon, and then I'll upload it for you, Dix, for sure. And then I'll send it your way. But the only reason, like, I hope it doesn't seem like I'm trying to, like, keep my weak auras like hidden and stuff. The only reason why I haven't posted them is because personally I'm a little bit more critical than I probably should be about them. And like, I think, I don't think this one's very finished. I don't know if it's ready to release and stuff like that. So that's the only reason why I haven't really released some of them. But yeah, I'll definitely do that for you. Also, how's my hair looking? I haven't looked in an hour and 38 minutes, and hour and 38 minutes ago it was not looking good. Yeah. But yeah, absolutely, Dix. Just remind me once we get to the final boss of this, just to make sure I remember, because y'all know my memory's a little bit sus. And then we'll definitely get it to you. Let's see. Carrie said, "Hey LB, I just don't know what time it is where you live, and when do you stream mostly?" So for me, you can see it's not my time. You can see the time of the server I'm on. Up here, you see it says my server time, it's 3:16 p.m., so like 3 in the afternoon. But for me personally, it's 2:19. I'm always 1 hour before this time that you see on the screen. So for me, it's currently right now 2 p.m. I think I'm Central Time. Don't roast me on that. Time zones, it's very well known with me and my wife and my friend group that time zones do not make sense to me. So that's my biggest flaw, is time zones for sure. But I think I'm Central Time Zone. Yeah, and I normally stream on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at about, I'll start the stream at about 12 to 1 my time, and usually go, ooh, I just let that clobber me. Okay, we gotta fly over here before we get bonked. But I normally start I stream like from 12 or 1 to about 4 to 5 to 6. Like, it all depends on the day, like how the stream's going, how I'm feeling, and also like what we have planned. Normally on Fridays, me and my wife always have Friday as our date night. So on Fridays, usually it's normally like a quicker stream. It's normally like just a couple hours, but and also right now we're still getting back into the hang of streaming, so streams might average a bit shorter than what they usually are, but this guy doesn't know what time it is where it is. Okay, Nick, look. I know the time. I don't know the time zone. Also, keep in mind, I have moved quite a bit throughout my life. So, like, it got to a point where I was just like, all of my friends were on one time zone, I was on another, and then like the next month I was on another one. So I was like, I'm giving up on time zones. So, like, anything else makes sense to me. Time zones never make sense to me. This guy doesn't know what time it is where he lives. Oh, truer words. That's funny. Okay, thank you, because here it is 9 p.m. for me, so I have to sync. Yeah, that's... Oh, man. See, that is unfortunate, Carrie. It's not really unfortunate for you, but I know it sucks because a lot of people that watch my videos, like one of my biggest viewer bases is in Germany. One, because WoW's pretty big in Germany, but oh goodness. But I don't know, just there's a lot of people that watch my videos from Germany, and a lot of them want to watch my streams but can't because of the the time difference. But dang, I need to hold down Spirit Bloom longer. I don't know why it's working like that right now. The shaman got clobbered. Whoop. Stay with us. Let's dodge those. Oh, this mage got hit. But yeah, it's so hard finding a time that's like good for everyone. I could stream in the mornings for me, but the problem is like when I first started making content, me and my wife kind of made an agreement. She was like, okay, look, you can do this. You can try this. But under one rule. It didn't really go down like this. I'm making it way more dramatic. Basically, we have like an unspoken rule. I make lunch every day. I make lunch and dinner every single day, so that this is possible. You know, like she is her job is she has to be at her computer like all day basically. So like I have to make us meals. So that's why I don't stream in the morning, because then like I would have to start streaming at like 8 a.m. for it to be a long stream, and that just to me is not sustainable personally. But yeah, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, we gotta keep an eye on the rogue. Yes, you chose a good time to stream for Europe. That's true. Oh, okay, so you're even more east, I'm guessing. Interesting, okay. I guess that would make sense, because a lot of people from Europe do like my schedule, because my stream is like from their dinner time to their bedtime. Their bedtime, come on now. You know what I mean. The time they go to bed. Their bedtime. Oh my god, I bet Fake Cat has a bedtime for sure. This much as we know is true. Fake Cat, what is your bedtime? It's 9 p.m. here? Does your mom know you're watching? Okay. I'm done. I'm done. I can't give it to you like you can give it to me, so I shouldn't even try. Hey, oh no. I thought we got a level. We did get a level, actually. We are 79. We're so close. So close, and then the Disc Priest, we're bringing it out. Pretty much prime time for most of Europe. Okay. Okay, that's good to hear. I always, even when I post my videos, I try to find a time that's good for most people. Like I try to post my videos at a time where it's Shaman Week or Dix. Thank you so much. Okay, let me yank it. Oh god. Whenever I open WeakAura, it just like freezes my computer because I have so many old ones I need to go through and delete. Shaman WeakAura reminder. Oh, let's do it. Luckily, the first pull in this dungeon normally isn't too terrifying. Arsham. Maybe that's what it's called. Arsham. Yes. Okay, so let's export. Whoa. Copy. So we have it copied. Let me open up Wago. Wago.io. Oh no, our team's dying. Wago import. I promise I'll get it to you.
I am
Tank,
out of
Tank,
range.
stay with us. Stay with us. Time dilation. We're life bound. Dude, our tank is a gamer. We're gonna engulf. I didn't use engulf. I don't think I've used engulf in 2 whole dungeons. So I just used it twice right then to make up for that. Okay, so I have it. I have Wago pulled up, Dix, and I'm importing it right now as we speak. I won't post like any pictures. Normally I like to have a picture so people know what they're getting into, but I can always go back through and do that later. They're saying, healer, please. I was loading in. We're fine. I wasn't loading in. I was doing something else. Also, it's a bleed or something. What is that? What is that debuff? I just tried to dispel him and didn't get rid of it. Also, I'm level 79, so my scaling is like not good right now. We have to keep that in mind. Since I'm getting flamed in game, just let me finish these first few pools, and then I'll make sure it gets uploaded to you. Also, I think I just missed a sub. What am I doing? Dix. Hey, Dix, thank you for the sub. I promise I will get that for you. We had already hopped into a queue by the time that... Oh no, we got nature locked. Oh, this is so sketch. Small thank you for the week, Aura. Big thank you for the support. Alright, we survived the pool. Maybe I can finish this. Okay, so... I don't know if I'll be able to link it to you. Name. I just bought my mic. LB Ninja 7s. Arsham. There. Okay, so Dix. If you go to wago.io, you know, the WeakAura website, and type in LB Ninja 7, I just posted my Resto Shaman one. So, it's there for you. It is there for you. If you want to do that, and I can post it to you in just a second. Right now, I'm currently in-game getting flamed for being AFK. Take your time, all good. I appreciate your patience. I really do. But it is now posted for you. So go to wago.io, and in the search bar, just search my name, like my YouTube name and Twitch name. And it should pop up for you. I think it's everything. There might be like one little asset like missing or something. So if that's the case, just let me know and we'll get it figured out. From there, whoa. Ooh boy, okay, we have not much going for us. Also, the shaman does have aggro on quite a few things. Okay, we're chilling. Already got it, mate. Perfect. Awesome. Hopefully it has everything included, but I got you, homie. I got you. And thank you for the sub. The tier 1's up. Also, worth mentioning, I have to keep mentioning it every time. If you gift a sub, so like if you sub and then gift a sub, you get a free pet in game. So if you're someone who cares about that and just wants a quick and easy pet, it is easy to get that way, or it's available to get that way. But yeah, and also for anyone else wondering, if you've been wanting my Shaman Week orders, I don't think they're fully finished, but they're now available to you, and I'll make updates to it or whatnot, or like maybe just repost it entirely, but they're there. And any other weak wars that you guys might want. If for some reason you want these Evoker weak auras, oh goodness, we might have to have a chat. But I'll go ahead and post them for you too. Alright, back to the dungeon. We're coming up. Luckily we killed one of the lieutenants. So this boss will still be scary. I've also made it a point to hold on to Emerald Communion for this boss. So we do have that available. Let's go ahead and start spreading echoes. while we have the essence burst.
Ours is the true path for the Arathi.
And we're just gonna sit on these echoes. I see our tanks is falling off. Actually, all of them are falling off, so let's go ahead and start ramping. We are gonna Emerald Communion while we're lifebound. We Zephyr'd. Our tank is getting smoked. Okay, everyone survived. We're chilling. We also have rewinds still. Whew. That got very scary. I'm sure you guys can tell. Well, one, our UI is so scuffed that we have stuff literally covering our details meters. Y'all can probably tell if you've been paying attention between dungeon to dungeon. Each time we do this fight, our total healing has gone down, yet it's looked safer. Like here we didn't lose anyone, and our total healing was only 195k HPS. That goes to show how much the scaling is just so out of whack at the later levels. So Archwinger, I don't have the exclamation point drops on, but I do have drops enabled. So I see that you typed in a command, but I don't have that command active. It doesn't tell you anything when you type it. But I'll go ahead and tell you myself. I do have drops enabled, so while watching the stream, you are going to be getting, oh my goodness, you're going to be watching one of the worst healing experiences of your life. But you're also going to be getting a mount, so just watch for a set amount of time. I don't know why we did this pool, but you know what? We're here. We're in this reality, and we're living in it. Oh my goodness! What the heck? Whew. You will have to watch 4 hours of this to get the mount, but you can mute it. Yes, if you want to, you can mute it. I don't know if it still counts for the timer if you have like the tab closed or anything. But yeah, how the drops work, just for anyone wondering, I am a streamer that has it enabled. As long as you watch me or any other streamer that both qualifies and has it enabled, you're going to be slowly chipping away at time. And once you watch up to 4 hours of those streamers, you'll get a drop. You'll get the drop, which is a mount. And the mount is sick. Oh, fake cat. Here we go. I've had it muted all day. Oh, God. You know what? I know that's not true because you've roasted me based on the things I say. Ha. Joke's on you. No, the joke's actually just been on me the whole time. I know it. Hey, what's up, let's see. Geotekken, correct me if I'm wrong, said, hey, Ninja, I really appreciate the YouTube content. Nice to catch you live. It is nice for you to catch me live. Glad to see you here. I'm glad you like the content. Really appreciate it. Got some fun stuff planned for you guys on the YouTube channel, but for this week, I've been streaming a lot more, so I don't have any videos really lined up for this weekend, but I'm kind of light on ideas, if I'm being real. So if y'all have any ideas of things that y'all want to see this week, let me know, and I'll think about it, because I have to make stuff, like I have to make a video tomorrow, since we're streaming today. But I've been having so much fun streaming, and it kind of has filled the whole of YouTube for the past few days, so y'all have been amazing. Everyone that's tuned in, chatted, roasted me like Fake Cat. Fake Cat now MCS Power also getting in on it. Y'all have been amazing. I appreciate y'all. I'm so glad to see you here. Glad you were able to catch me live. I stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, especially now that the season started. We're done with our break. Stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at I started about 12 to 1 around that window, and I end at about like 4 to 5 most days. On Central Standard Time, possibly, is my time zone. I don't know. I don't know my time zone. Oh, this dungeon is like sketchy, but it's good to see. I'm gonna say Geotekken, but make sure you correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, I do want to point out though that this shaman was trying to roast me for not healing when I was AFK. Yet they have had aggro on everything this whole dungeon.
Do not have a target.
And here I am keeping them alive through that aggro. Geo said, "What do you think of Holy Priest versus Mistweaver?" Ooh, that's a, a very specific comparison. Versus Mistweaver for me, who gets to play maybe 2 to 3 days a week and try to scrape a few keys. You are correct, Geotekken. Okay, good. So what do I think? If I were in your shoes, I'm going to answer the question as if I were in your shoes. If I only got time to do a couple of dungeons a week, what would I prefer? Man, that's a tough one because I think both of the healers are at least a blast for the first couple of dungeons a week. I do think Holy Priest does get old a bit quicker, but in your specific case, if you have a limited amount of time each week anyways, that probably won't become relevant. Look, I'm going to try to remove my bias, and even when I remove my bias, I just think Mistweaver is just a more enjoyable experience, but you can have a good time playing either one, for sure. They're both in pretty similar spots. Well, I think Mistweaver's probably tuned a bit better currently, but they're both poised to be in pretty similar spots in Mythic Plus, I would say. Like, neither of them are going to be the meta. Neither of them are going to be, like, horrible by the time that tuning starts. So there's really not a bad answer, but I would personally lean more toward Mistweaver. I think you get more fun out of it in your limited amount of time healing. But like they're so totally different specs that it is really hard to compare the two. Mistweaver having an interrupt, a stun, and better mobility is basically what I'm basing my answer on too. Like Burmut's pointing out, whenever you play Holy Priest, in my opinion, the reason why it gets old is because like your first few keys, you're just doing a bunch of healing, you're doing a bunch of damage, you're having a good time. But after a while, you start pushing up that IO, and like kicks start mattering more, and stops and stuns start mattering more, and like your dispel profile starts mattering more. And I think in almost like all of those categories, Mistweaver just reigns a bit supreme over Holy Priest right now. Ring of Peace too. Yeah, you just have so many things now. Paralysis also can remove an enrage. Like, there's just so much utility in the kit. So if you just have a bit of time and you want to avoid as much frustration as possible, Mistweaver does come with the frustration of being a melee healer. Uh-oh. We just ripped aggro with one Azure Strike. So like there is that. Oh goodness, here we go. This is a pool. Emerald Communion ramp. Or Lifeline's ending. Yeah, my vote would be Mistweaver, and like I said, look, I make Mistweaver content, so you might think that's a little biased, but I am trying to remove bias. I'm trying to put myself in your shoes, and I still think I land on Mistweaver. And not to mention, like I said, they are currently tuned a little bit better than Holy Priest is, but that's pretty subject to change through time. So I wouldn't really base your decision on tuning at all, but in terms of like kit, but like the play experience of Holy Priest is really fun. It's a really good time. There's a reason why it's traditionally one of the more popular healers. Hey, like Fake Cat said, come to a Mistweaver stream, you get a Mistweaver answer. Honestly though, yeah, but like I said, I'm trying to be unbiased, but I still think we land on the right answer. On the right answer, I say. No, on the same answer. LOL, I know the Mistweaver bias. I started Mistweaver from your content originally, but I started the War Within with Priest. Honestly, while you're leveling, I would level both. I would level your Monk, obviously level your Priest, like you've probably already done. And from that experience, what do you enjoy more? What are you having the most fun on? And make your decision off of that, because, you know, if you only have a couple hours a week to play in keys, that probably, correct me if I'm wrong, but that probably means that you're not like full on hardcore pushing IO. Like, you don't care about how the spec performs, you just want to have a good time in that sense. So in that case, like, just whatever you're having the most fun on it is the right answer. I don't think I can give you a correct answer. The correct answer comes from you and your enjoyment. You know what I mean? Master Spell would delete the new healer affix. You right. But yeah, I would definitely just level them both within the first week. Do a couple keys on each of them. See how you like them. And I would literally just make the decision based on your own experience. Now's a chill time to learn to be in melee too, for sure. Oh, we're already moving. Go ahead and echo, echo, echo. Stasis, dream breath. And start blasting. His name is Thonk. I feel like that's the best tank name. Just getting thonked. Yo. Oh man, we are almost halfway done with this final level. We're just grinding it out, guys. We just gotta get it over with. Yeah, and I'm sorry, I kind of gave you like I hate when you ask a question you get a non-answer like hey, which of these two healers should I play? Whichever one you enjoy most. But it's true, you know what I mean? Like oh goodness, I think it's just true. Yeah, those two left, but man, they were just ripping aggro, so they were probably mad at me. It was very hard to heal them. Of course, Gio. And if you still want me to give like more of an in-depth thing, I will. I'll go as deep as you want me to, but I think that's probably as good as I would leave the question answered, personally. You know what's funny? With this whole Twitch promotion going on, we haven't had, if y'all were here on Wednesday, I was saying that some days you'll stream and YouTube chat will be popping off, and some days you'll stream and Twitch chat will pop off. Today, I have not had a single YouTube chat from the stream, which is funny to me. I think, I'm sure there are some people watching from YouTube because I stream to both simultaneously, but it depends on the day and also the circumstances. Like right now, we have the Twitch promo. Nah, I know asking what class to play is really irritating. Honestly, not at all. Not at all. If you watch my stream for any amount of time, you'll notice that I'm a yapper. Like whenever I stream, I just talk and talk and talk, and that just honestly it just gives me something to talk about. So, okay, Nick, as I said it, I'm not even gonna lie. Not even gonna lie. I heard it, and I was like, please don't let Fake Cat have heard this. Yes, we're all here for the promotion only. Okay, Fake Cat, here we go. But luckily he didn't, Nick. Luckily he didn't hear me say that, and luckily, hopefully, no one clipped it because it didn't notify me that no one clipped it. I'm gonna say Arcwinger, but it might be Archwinger. I'm gonna say Arcwinger. That sounds right. Is there a healer you're having a lot more fun with than the others? I'm gonna give the base answer of Mistweaver. I always have more fun playing Mistweaver, but also specifically currently, I am having a lot more fun on my Mistweaver than I expected. But I'm gonna give you a better answer and say outside of that, I will say, Evoker Flameshaper has really impressed me, and if you're someone who has never played Evoker before, then you might not fully know why people who are excited about it are so excited about it. But if you have played Evoker before, you know that one of their biggest flaws, is that you don't have a single global shock heal. You do in Verdant Embrace, but a lot of times you have to echo, like if I want to heal the hunter now, I have to echo them and then Verdant Embrace myself so that I don't fly to them, and that way I don't put myself in their danger, But yeah, Flameshaper fixes that. I mean, it fills a hole that they had in their class, or they've had in their class for a long time. However, even though I said it, I still don't think Evoker would be my answer because, I don't know, I'm just so annoyed with here we go, with the flaws that this class has. It's got to be our Resto Shaman. I'm such a Resto Shaman fan, and they're just really fun right now. And I know it's the flavor of the month answer. Everyone's and their mother's swapping to Resto Shaman, but I'm not swapping. Therefore, I'm not selling out for saying that I enjoy the spec. How about that? Uh-oh, here we go. We watched it in real time. Rest in peace, Mage. But yeah, I'm really enjoying Resto Shaman. I think a lot of the features of Resto Shaman that I traditionally enjoy, like Chain Heal being strong and being a fun spell to press, and um, your totems being fun to play around, all of those being powerful aspects that they are even more so incentivized to play around currently is really fun to me. And swapping to Farseer, I also have really enjoyed Farseer way more than I thought I would. So there, that would be my answer to Resto Shaman. Although that's what everyone would say right now, you know. But that's easily what I would say. Oh gosh. Calling it, he's scared of running Cloudburst, so he isn't gonna say Shaman. Hey, I beat you. I beat you. Aha! I didn't even read your chat, and I said Shaman. I am not scared of Cloudburst. Oh gosh, the slander is real. The Fakehead slander. I think you're projecting, Fakehead. I think you are the one that's afraid to play Cloudburst. There, I said it. Hey, Grandpa Finch made it in. Welcome in, Grandpa Finch. It's been a while, Grandpa Finch, but it's so good to see you back. My streamer, my streamer. He said Resto Shaman. But yeah, Archwinger. I hope Archwinger. However you would say that. I hope that was a good enough answer. I literally gave you 3 different answers, but my final answer is Resto Shaman. You want to see my bars? Oh god, please do not. Wait, do you mean like your bars here, or are you going to start rapping? Either way, Fakeette, for you, the answer's no. No, I'm kidding. Absolutely. No matter what you mean by that, even if you mean like candy bars, like you have a candy bar collection, dude, post a picture of that candy bar collection in the Discord. I want to see your bars, especially if you mean that you're about to start rapping. Let's see it. But we have reached the ibuprofen time. Once we kill this boss, I'll do it. He goes to candy bar immediately because he has that monk bod. Honestly, so true. Honestly, so true. I'd say, I always say, like, if there's one thing I'm addicted to, it's chocolate. So, yeah, I went straight for the candy bars. Oh my goodness, wouldn't it be so nice if for some reason we just got a big jump in XP and just hit 80? Am I drinking coffee from a football? No, I'm drinking water from a football. No, okay, since y'all know I like to just go off on tangents that have nothing to do with the gameplay, it's time for one. Um, when I was in college, I went to Auburn University, which is a medium-sized school in Auburn, Alabama, and they're a pretty big football school. Their rival is Alabama, so it's like they're pretty big. They're not like Alabama size, but they're pretty big. And I would go to every football game because the student tickets were like really cheap, and they have concession stands, and they sell a lot of different stuff. But one of the things that you could get is a drink in a souvenir cup. And so every game that we went to, I would get a drink with a souvenir cup. But about like my sophomore year, I realized, oh no, we're dying. Don't let this be the death. Everyone's dying. Like, this is such a bad pool. About sophomore year, I realized, let's just do damage before we die. Let's time dilate the tank. Let's get hots on the tank before we die. But about my sophomore year, I realized, hey, everyone buys these souvenir cups, and only about like a third of the people keep them. Like, they were like way more expensive, and no one keeps the cups. So what I would do is I would walk around after the game. This is probably a little gross, but look, I was a college student who was broke and I needed cups, right? And they were cool. They're really nice cups. But I would walk around after the game and find any that look intact, don't look stepped on, yada yada, and I would like soak them in so much soap and wash them so many times. Um, yeah, so they're clean. Look, yes, they're strangers' cups, but I would clean them relentlessly. And now I am rewarded as an adult with we have an entire cabinet full of cups this size with different football designs, like or different Auburn designs. This one is it does happen to be their football one. But yeah, I have giant cups and like we have so many that my mother-in-law has like a couple of them, like my brother has some of them. Like I'm able to spread the wealth. I have like a very stocked supply of giant cups, and they're all pretty cool, but this one's kind of the lamest one. It's just a football. But yes, I'm drinking water out of a football. Hey, Bear Pixel's back. What's up, dude? It's been a while. How are you doing? You stole dirty dude, the self-report. The amount of things that I've flexed on today that are truly not flexes is kind of wild. Maybe I should not talk. I stole stranger cups. It's not stealing. They left them at the game. I would walk around after the game is over in the empty stands and just collect cups, okay? Look. It's kind of gross. I get that, but it's been like 10 years since that. Not 10, but like it's been like at least 5 years since then. And they've all been washed. They were all washed probably like 10 times before even being used once. So yes, okay. Oh, please talk. We'd have to watch the game otherwise. Oh my god, Fakette. Chill. Oh my god. Eventually, Fakette, you're gonna have to evolve to the most personal attacks. Like this is still not as washed as you. Oh my god, here we are. We've evolved. We're there. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Okay, all good. Monk leveled and geared and ready for M+. Shaman ready and Paladin too. Very nice, Fair Pixel. I am working on my 4th healer out of 6. We still have the Paladin and the Priest to go. So we still got, I got to get some grinding done like this weekend or something. That way I don't just stream alt leveling. Because I know not many people want to watch this, but you guys do, and y'all stick around. So it's probably just because Fakette is just relentlessly roasting me and it's so enjoyable. But, yeah, definitely want to get some of that done off camera so y'all don't have to watch it. GG, yes, GG indeed. I appreciate that, Bear Pixel. Also, my YouTube chat disappeared. Okay, it's back up. So if you're on YouTube, what's up? Welcome in. I know we got a lot of lurkers over there, but nothing wrong with lurking. I think I saw a Discord, not a Discord post, a Reddit post of someone who was watching a streamer and they didn't say anything in chat for like 20 minutes and the streamer banned them. So they have a bot that bans anyone that's just strictly lurking. And to me, that is so like asinine. Like that is so stupid. Like lurkers like are, to me personally, I love anyone who's here and hasn't said anything. You are so welcome, but I don't know why they did that. Also, I missed it. Nick said favorite chocolate bar. So my personal favorite, one thing about me is I am the biggest die-hard peanut butter guy. Peanut butter all day long. So like me and my wife, we go through peanut butter bars like, or not peanut butter bars, but peanut butter jars like it's nothing because I eat so much peanut butter. So like one of my favorite snacks is a PB&J, yada yada. You know, I love peanut butter. So my favorite candy bar would just simply have to be Reese's. I love Reese's. They're like, oh, I could eat a Reese's every day and just live a happy life, but I don't, but I could. So I'd have to say Reese's. However, if you want like a more obscure answer than just like one of the most popular ones, there's this one type of Snickers bar called a Snickers Squared. Snickers Squared, and it's in the shape of a square. And if you buy like the candy bar, it comes with 2 little squares, And all it is like a Snickers bar with peanut butter and maybe some like other things changed, but just Snickers bar with peanut butter. Holy crap, those things are insane. That would probably be my favorite candy bar that's not Reese's. Yeah, I actually love lurkers. Fakehead, you're up next. I ban all the chatters, and you're first. You're who I'm starting with. You're winning me over with this peanut butter talk. Yeah, I am a diehard peanut butter fan. It's to the point where if I'm like hungry and I want some sweet, my late night snack, I'll sometimes I'll just eat a spoonful of peanut butter, like straight up, because I'm just that hooked on peanut butter. But sometimes if I'm feeling a little froggy, I might get a little wacky and wild and whip out the honey. And let me tell you, you get a spoonful of peanut butter, you put a little honey on that thing, you're living life. That is ecstasy right there. There's nothing better than that. Oh shoot. But yeah, that's my answers is Reese's, and then a more obscure answer would be, oh god, here we go. Would be Snickers squared. But I'm also a big fan of white chocolate. I love white chocolate. So white chocolate Reese's. Boom. Amazing. I went down the mind-numbing grind for the Spark mount. I don't know what the Spark mount is. I'm not like much of a... I don't pay attention to much of like like this cool mount and stuff. Other than the Twitch drop. I actually am farming the Twitch drop. Every time I'm not streaming, I have like another stream open. Trying to get that mount because the mount is sick. But I don't really pay attention to the cool mounts that everyone's going for. So I don't know what the Spark mount is, but post it in the Discord so I know what it looks like. My friend's messaging me if I want to play Smite right now. Stream. I'm saying I'm streaming. Okay, so in the Discord, yo, Nick with his mount? Okay. Also, Mythic is a good name. Like it. Dude, that is sick. Nick, that transmog is really cool. But yeah, take a screenshot of y'all with your mount. Okay, we gotta show it again. That is sick. Is this a hunter? Is that your pet? Nick, that looks dope. That looks dope. If you don't show up to raid night week 1 on your hunter on this mount, never even zone in, you just show up on that mount, then you're kicked from the guild. I don't have that power, but it's done. Consider it done. Ooh, and also Burma posted the disc buffs. Very cool. Based chatter. Fakehead. I'm guessing this is you in chat, Fakehead. Yeah, it is. Okay. Gotcha. Arsham successfully dodged the first round. Gotcha. Okay. Let's see. We got Balanced Druid, thankfully getting buffs. So far, no hunters that I'm seeing. Paladin Priest Disc is. So Oracle Disc Priests. Preventative measures now increases power word shield absorption by 20 or 40%. Was 25%. Does not apply to PvP. So Atonement healing increased by 100% outside raid was 70%. That's massive. That is massive. Maybe we... Look, I know you're saying to load up the priest, you coward. But maybe we just hold off now, because you did call me a coward. Now I have to prove myself. Fake cat did do that. Fix an issue where atonement critical healing was not increased by the correct amount outside of raid. Did not know that existed. Shows Shadow Word Pain and Purge the Wicked damage is increased by 20%. That's very good. You don't realize how much of your healing comes from atonement ticks of your dots. But that just sets like a base foundation of your healing. So having those be buffed is very good. I would never call you a coward. Okay. Scroll up. Scroll up. Oh, God. I make these frozen peanut butter bars. It's just oatmeal mixed with peanut butter and chocolate chips. Me and my wife do a very similar thing. We do, so my wife is vegan. So, like, we always have to find, like, the most creative ways to, like, make sweets and stuff. And one thing that we do is we get, like dried oats, some almond milk, some peanut butter, some other things kind of like that. And we just, like, toss it in the blender. And then put some chocolate chips in there and then bake it. Stuff's so good. Like, oatmeal I'm not like an oatmeal raisin type person. Dude, oatmeal and chocolate. Whip chocolate in there, and I'm already a fan. Okay, we gotta time dilate the tank. We're also gonna... We don't have rewind. Uh-oh. Hey, we got that Pikachu chat. I was trying to use that emo earlier, but it wasn't letting me. But Zeri's official, welcome in. Welcome into the stream. Good to see you. Making shit up as always. Okay.
Too far.
Okay, mods, ban Fakette. It's done. Ban Fakette, reason not lurking. Easy. Get clapped.
I am out of range.
When you raised all healers to 3k, did you have 2 priests or 1 for both specs? So, Carrie, I ended up not able to finish that challenge in time. However, I did get the disc to 3k, and I got the Holy Priest to 3k's level worth of fortified keys, not tyrannical keys. I just missed the week for tyrannical. But we weren't able to get them all. But the plan is to just have, I'm just going to have 1 priest, but we track their... Dude, where the heck is everyone? What's going on? Did they jump down? Oh boy. They jumped down. But we track both specs individual IO, but it is just one alt. Okay, let's actually jump down. Maybe this thing snaps to us. But yeah, I don't want to level a second priest. I know there are some people, a lot of people love the priest leveling experience. I know, I think, what's their name? Hazelnutty Games has like an obscene amount of priest alts. Let's not do that because I think we'd pull this guy or something. You have no power over me. Oh god. It's right. I'm not gonna ban you. The only people I've banned in my chat are, I'm pretty sure, just bots. It doesn't matter, you didn't finish. You made a great job. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Y'all have no idea. Those of you who tuned into the streams every day while we were doing that series the first time, y'all know how taxing it was on me. Literally, it's the reason why my hand is just freaking destroyed. And just the amount of playing that I was having to do, plus the amount of editing. Y'all know that series, I try to edit it a ton, but man, I'm gonna have to just like roll back the editing or something this time, because it was just like, I would stream from, at that point I would stream from like 11 a.m. to, oh gosh, dude, our tank is just getting clobbered. I'm trying, tank. But we would stream from like 11 a.m. to like 6 p.m. So our streams were going on longer, and then I would go eat dinner, and then I would edit from like 7 p.m. to like 1 a.m. Every day. It was so taxing. But oh man, it sucks too that I didn't get to. Uh-oh. MRT message deleted. Oh, the mods caught you. Yeah, Fakette, use that as an example. The auto mod deleting messages. You're next. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure you've been asked this 100 times already, but how are you liking the new dungeons? Actually, I don't think I've even been asked that. Truly, Grandpa Finch. And also, if I have to repeat a question, I am so happy to. So never feel like, never keep yourself from asking me anything at risk of thinking that it'll annoy me, because I'm very hard to annoy. As you see, I'm putting up with Fakette for more than most would. I'm just kidding. But no, I really do like the dungeons. I'm actually really excited about the season 2 dungeons, like the Cinder Brew, like Meadery or whatever that one's called. That one's so much fun, and it looks like it's gonna be a really big challenge too. But it looks like a good time, so those look fun. But the ones this season I really like. Let's see. I love Shadowlands dungeons. Y'all know, those of you who know, I started in Shadowlands, so like, for me, that's nostalgic. So being back in Mr. Tyrannosaurus is cool. As a healer back in Mr. Tyrannosaurus, I hope that the dungeon just doesn't devolve to the healer having to solve the puzzle every single time again, because that does get taxing. Necrotic Wake I like. Those aren't my 2 favorite Shadowlands dungeons, though. But it's just nice being back, I guess. I'm trying not to cough in y'all's... That's what's happening right now. Is there's an internal struggle. I'm trying not to cough right into my mic, but I like those. The I can't right now. I can't think of the names, but there's this one where you like fly around on a dragon, and then the boss like chases your tank, and there's this one boss that just like trisects the room, and that dungeon's really cool. That's probably my favorite of the tier so far, but it's pretty tough. There's this one hallway or this one corridor after that chasey boss that is brutal to heal. Brutal to heal, especially without curse dispels. Like, so awful. Two from Shadowlands, it'll be Necrotic Wake and Mist of Tyrannus Scythe. I don't know. I don't know what it's called, but Mists of Tyrannus Scythe. It's the one that has the puzzle where you have to, there's like a leaf, and there's a flower, and it's either filled or not filled, or there's a ring around it.
Do not like that it feels dark.
Gosh, I have to like pull up the dungeons. Let me pull up the dungeons really quick. I'm like blanking on the names.
The lift is out. If we want to keep going,
Dungeons, War Within.
we have to take it
Stone Vault's tough, but it's fun. But it's really tough. Like the bosses here are really hard. This is gonna be a tough tyrannical fight, or tyrannical week. Dawnbreaker's kind of miserable all around. Like there's so much butt pulling that's gonna happen. The bosses are hard and weird, and the trash is tough. So like that one's gonna be tough. City of Threads is fun. I like City of Threads, and I like Arakara, but like I don't know. I'm definitely worried about that one being tough too. Let's see, what else is a season 1 dungeon? I think that's it here, right? Maybe I'm missing something. But the other dungeons, I cannot think of the name. But it's the one where the boss chases the tank and like stomps around. You have to kite him throughout the room. Hey, what's up, AJ? It's workout time. I know AJ likes to turn. Okay, I was about to say something that Fake Cat was just gonna take and run with, but AJ likes to watch my stream while they work out. So yeah, get. It's I hate how all the terminology used with working out has second meanings, but yeah, get your workout in for sure. I was thinking today I really need to go down and lift some weights tonight, so definitely gonna try to get that in, even though it's date night. It's been a while. But yeah, long story short, Finch, I'm a big fan of these season 1 dungeons. We're going back to some that I love from recent history. The ones that we're picking up from old times are fun. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a challenging season for sure. But if I'm gonna be having a challenge, I at least want to enjoy the dungeons that I'm challenged with, and they're okay, Fake Cat. I can't read that one. There's probably a kid watching. Massive forearms around here. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Oh Lord, it reminds me of y'all ever seen Idiocracy? It has Dax Shepard and Maya Rudolph, and who else is in that movie? That other guy, I don't know his name, but that other guy's in it. He played Casey Kelso in That 70 Show. It's a pretty good movie. It's one of those like Comedy Central movies, so like it's not like laugh out loud types of funny, but it'll make you go like, huh. Idiocracy's really good. Until it got real. Yeah, it was really good until you realized that I don't know if I should say this on stream, but until you realize that the Terry Crews timeline is a reality at this point. Oof. Okay. Outside of that, I'm pretty sure we just hit 80, right? Or did I? Am I too light? He means pumping the damage meters for sure. Ah, okay. Yes, pumping the damage meters. That we're allowed to say. But welcome in, AJ. Also, if you want to turn it on to Twitch, AJ, there is the Twitch program going on where you'll unlock a mount by watching from Twitch. Let's see. I feel like I missed a thing. Ah, yes. OMG Ood, I didn't mean it as so hard trying. Yeah, no, it is definitely very difficult to do. Well, yeah, on this stream, it's never healing meters. Okay. Look! Well, that's like barely any healing. That's 2 million healing. Okay, the slander. Okay, we hit 80 though, so that means I can prove myself on the nerfed Disc Priest. So we're gonna hop on the Disc Priest, but you'll have to know this Disc Priest is starting out at 70. So we're gonna have to go through that whole like intro questing. Um, we're gonna have to go through the intro questing first. So strap in. We got some. I'm gonna skip some cutscenes and try to blast through it and get to the dungeons. We're gonna get to the dungeons as fast as possible. Damn, you're worth 2 Fury Warriors. That's like first grade reading level. Okay. Hey, I doubled the Fury Warriors healing. That's saying something. What would have happened without me in that dungeon? They would have died. That's the healer's job. Keep them from dying. Doesn't matter how much healing you do. Okay, let's finish looking at these things. Let me pull them over here, region. Looks like Frost is getting a nerf. That sucks. Balance getting buffed. Feral getting a buff. Devastation getting a buff. Interesting. Flame Shaper for. It looks like it's specifically for Evoker or for Devastation. I don't know if it's also gonna be for Prez. Maybe it is. That looks like it is for Prez too, because it's on the same bullet point tier as Devastation. So I think it's also for Prez. Mage is just a shit show always. Paladin only ret buffs. Disc Priest getting some nice buffs for sure. So Shadow specifically is getting Void Weaver damage increase to Void Blast, which didn't they already nerf that for them? So that's interesting. Shaman, like you said, did dodge, which is interesting to me. But it does look like okay. So Totemic, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is on a separate bullet point tier. So it looks like under enhancement, Totemic's getting a buff. So I think the way that makes me think is that with this Evoker, since it's on the same talent point tier, it just means that it's under all of Flame Shaper. So who knows? That might be a Prez buff. And then outside of that, Shaman. Okay, there we go. Not many healer buffs or nerfs. Let's TP to Orgrimmar. Get rolling. Let's see. Bringing you back to reality is a full-time job. Oh god. If I get to the point of needing like I need to hire people, like eventually I'll want to hire an editor and all that stuff, then yeah, I'll definitely hire you to bring me back to reality. I'll call you the groundskeeper. You keep me grounded. For sure, Faket. You're at the top of my list. All right, let's see how much button spamming is going to happen for Disc Priest. I guess I can get my foot pedal ready for Smite. Have my pinky toe on the Smite button. That would make sense. That way, when I spam Smite, I don't have to do it with my hands. All right, so we TP to Orgrimmar, but now what? Oh, we didn't even need to do that. Don't we just need to do this? Teleports the caster to Dalaran. How do we start this quest? Isn't there supposed to be one called The War Within? Travel to the Arbiter's Chamber? Isn't that for like Shadowlands? The Arbiter. Untrack that. Where is my War Within quest? Oh yeah, it's Disc Priest time for sure. Worthy awaits. We don't need that. The Harbinger. Let's just press this because this looks right. TPing to Dalaran looks right. Check your adventure guide. It should be there. Like getting KSH for disc this season should be an alternate unlock reward for the insane title. Oh, it should have been. It should always be. Disc Priest is so brutal. Y'all, if y'all watched, so watching my videos during that all healers to 3K thing was a completely separate experience to watching the streams. If you tuned in to the streams while I was doing the all healers to 3K series, you you watched a man break. you you definitely, if you watched during the Disc Priest push time, Disc Priest alone was the sole reason why I was not able to complete that challenge. We had plenty of time, but it was the Disc Priest that took, one, it took so long, and two, it was, did we just like start the quest here? What's going on? But it what was I saying? Hold on, I'm a little stupid. Give me a second. But yeah, no, we would get to the final boss of a dungeon. Like, what was that dungeon where you had to fight the dragon and heal Chromie and everything? We would get to the final boss. The amount of times that I did that on a plus 13 or plus 14, and we got to the final boss with 8+ minutes, and then like one person would not stand in the safe zone and just get trucked, just get nuked and die. Um, yeah, brother, I definitely see the differences between Stream LB Ninja and YouTube LB Ninja after 3 streams. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm a positive person always, and like normally when I stream, I'm so happy and like very happy-go-lucky. But I also find it very important for streamers to be like real with chat, and I try not to be like, I'm never fake happy, like ever. But I'm normally a pretty cheery person, I would say. But yeah, I'm not like gonna overexert for a Twitch stream. I think that's where it gets like a little unfun for the streamer and for the viewers, I think. But I'm definitely a happy person. Let's follow her. Normally we have a quest called The War Within, don't we? And that kind of starts this whole thing. But I guess we had to go to the sword first. I've never played Disc Priest in Mythic Plus, so I don't know much about it. You're definitely in for a treat. Not only is it like just a doozy, but it's brutal. It's because it heals so differently than other healers, and you're also squishy, and you're also heavily punished for moving. Like there's so many reasons why it's hard that I don't even know what I'm saying. It's a tough time though. It's a very tough time. 12 seconds after you use power shield, you deal 10%. Yes, we want that one. It's a tough time though, but you move every health bar simultaneously. So if one person gets chunked down, you do have tools to get that person back up for sure, but that means that you're sacrificing tools from your base rotation to do so. So once we get to dungeons, I'll show you more so what I mean. But you apply a buff to everyone. I have a 1-minute guide up if you want to watch that. You apply a buff to everyone, and then all of your damage just converts to healing to people with that buff on them. So if you buff the whole party at once and you hit the enemy for like 1,000 damage, you're going to be healing everyone for a portion of that 1,000 damage, which is how it heals. So it's really different from other healers, especially watching health bars all move. But it's a good time until it isn't. It definitely, you hit a wall where you're just like, oh my god, this is so painful. So painful. Yes, Disc is brutal. I think you're real for sure. Really bad. Okay. Fake Cat, you're really good at making me be like, oh, wait. You know? Like, I'm like, oh, the rare like Fake Cat compliment. And then it's like, no, you give it to me and then you take it away, which is just, it's extra brutal. But I love it. You're definitely like a masochist's favorite chatter. If there was a streamer that was openly masochistic, then you would absolutely be their favorite chatter for sure.
Not much to report, I'm afraid.
These are cute, but sting too. Big facts. Disc is one of my favorite healers, but it's so hard. Yeah, I think the thing is like you can play Disc Priest and be like, wow, this is such a good time and so easy. But that just means that you haven't done it on high-end content. I mean this to say, or I say this to mean, I should say, like, huge props to anyone that you see streaming high-end Disc keys. Like, they're cracked at the game. They're cracked. If you see like a 3900 Resto Druid's hard, but like, if you see like a 3900 Resto Shaman and then a 3900 Disc Priest, I'm just gonna say it at risk of being canceled by the shaman community. The the disc priest is a better gamer. Okay, there, I said it. No, that just goes without saying, or that just goes to show that I think it's hard. Hey man, I see a lot of builds for Mistweaver Monk to be Celestials. Is Master of Harmony that bad? I feel Celestials is not the playstyle I'm enjoying. I even thought about changing mains, to be honest. Ooh, I would definitely. There comes a point where if you're not enjoying what is recommended, then just, yeah, just swap. It's not like it's gonna take away healing and damage from you. It'll still do damage and healing. The thing is, I'm gonna say Zero. Zero, correct me if I'm wrong, Zero, but the thing is, Conduit of the Celestials, it just provides more healing, and yeah, it just simply provides more healing, and it, not only does it provide more, but it provides better sources of healing. So like the healing that talent tree does, or that hero talent tree does, is just, it matches very well against what you want to be doing. So like shielding everyone is just good in like all forms of content. Like shield is really good because it works when people are at full health, and it works when people aren't, you know. Also, it works really well with what we want to be doing of actually weaving in casted spells with our punching and kicking. So so sorry, I'm trying to like not listen, but it's very distracting. But like the reduced timer of your, or the reduced cast time of your enveloping mists from the Celestial Conduit tree is just really good for that, like weaving in that, and it works really well with Vivacious Vivification. That's why like a lot of people like it. But I don't know, it just offers you a lot, and it offers you a new button that is very powerful. So there's that. There's just a lot that Hero Talent Tree has going for it, and that's why it's just taken over. It simply is just better. But that doesn't mean the other one's bad. Like I said, you can definitely play it and have a good time. But yeah, people aren't going to recommend you things that are suboptimal. They're going to find the absolute best thing, like talent build, rotation, and everything, and recommend you that. However, that doesn't mean that every other thing is you know, quote, bad. It just means that it's worse than the best thing, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'll definitely give it a shot. And if you're enjoying Master of Harmony, because it's a good time, it really is, then play it. You know, play it and have fun. But if you still try Master of Harmony and you're like, okay, this is noticeably worse and like not a good time, then definitely, yeah. Swapping mains is nothing to be ashamed of. However, I am very stupid. Where are we going? Walk in her shadows, this way. Let's go. Oh yeah, I remember this. So I had to do this quest line on one of my characters, but not on the rest of them. Do you always play in pickup? No guild or mates to play with? So Nick in chat is one of my guild mates, and every now and then we'll run keys together. He has mates to play with for sure. Okay. Okay, sorry, too easy. But Carrie, the thing is, I don't have any friends that play this game. All of my friends play other games like, you know, Final Fantasy and other stuff like that. I personally don't have any friends that play this game, so that kind of knocks that out. My guildies, most of them, almost all of them, either just log on for raid night and like to do their own thing, or are friends with each other and play, you know, in a pretty self-contained group. But for the most part, most of them just log on for raid night. So my guildies don't really play with me ever. So that does just lead to me pugging more just all the time. So I usually pug all of my content. Also, as a healer streamer or healer content creator, the other option would be like, well, why don't you play with people that watch you? I do. It's just so much harder for us to play together because we both heal. And you know, Mythic Plus groups only have one healer spot, right? So it's just so much harder for that sense. So all of those reasons kind of lead to me pugging most of the time, you know. Which is unfortunate. I would love to get like a push group together. That would be like my dream, is to get a push group and like just do dungeons together, but that hasn't happened yet. Alright, let's do big damage. What was that noise? never heard that. I hear that when other streamers play, but not when I do it.
Taken her. Defend yourself.
I don't have a target.
Bang. Done.
We each walk a line. Choose yours.
It looks so cool, and the lore is sick. But it's such a disaster to actually play. Talking about Disc Priest, I think.
Keep your gaze
Yeah.
fixed on your target.
Yeah, it's rough. It's brutal. Awesome. Thanks for the reply. And you said my name right. Good, good. I was basing it. I was trying to say it kind of like how you say like Cicero, because it's a lot of the same letterings and stuff. So that's where I was basing it off, and I'm glad I got it right, because that, yeah, that's the first time I've come across someone with your name. It's a very cool name, but it's also close to mine, kind of. Kind of. It starts with C and has an R in it, so
The
I guess that's as close as you can get.
Why show me these memories?
But yeah, anytime. And if you do try out Master of Harmony and you end up liking it, which I think there's a lot of fun stuff in the Master of Harmony tree, then that, you know, that's really good. And then that's a win-win. You get to stick with Monk, play something fun, and play something that's like off meta, and that's always a good
I
time.
don't regret that choice.
Yeah, look at how little damage this dot does. That's why it's getting a buff, because it does no damage, especially compared to like Moonfire. When I level on my Druid, Moonfire, Sunfire like crank damage.
Use every weapon at your disposal.
Let's listen about the Dark Heart's origins while we play.
Keep your gaze fixed on your target.
I also need to make the what do we do here? I need to fix all of my keybinds, because since swapping to
Rejecting
Cell,
the role of Ranger General was
they've all
simply
kind of
an easy
changed.
choice. For me or my family.
But eventually we'll get to dungeons on the
Leaving
priest
behind,
and get to the good
I
stuff,
failed to
because these quests are very slow.
or at least to
But at least
deal
the zone is really pretty.
This is the last time I saw my son as a boy. My Arator. I was so thankful for that day.
Let's see. Your friends don't know what is a good game, yeah, for sure. Well, my friends play Smite, and you know, Smite's a good game, and I play Smite with them, but they haven't gotten into WoW yet. I say. I hope they,
Aim true.
maybe one day.
Farewell. This is a hunt.
But yeah, so far the only guildies that I run dungeons with are mainly Nick, but we rarely do run dungeons. Less than I would like, and that's a compliment to Nick. Nick's a great player and a good person to play with, but also there's one guy named Rob who's always looking for people to play with in my guild, and every now and then we'll get a group going, but for the most part, everyone kind of does their own thing in my guild until raid night. I love that your mana bar has absolutely no rounding. It's really useful to know your mana bar to the one to the negative 24th power. Yeah, it's so funny. Look, that's what they're talking about. All those, yeah, I don't know. I need to change that, but I just never have. But yeah, it's very useful information to have. Monk is in the perfect spot for me. I'm not hearing it talked about much / not meta, and it feels so fun to play. I would totally agree, MRT.
We must follow him.
I would prefer my favorite spec isn't the most popular, and that's even being a content creator. Obviously, like, my channel saw its most growth during season 2 of Dragonflight because Monk was meta or Mistweaver was meta. So ideally, in that case, it would be good, but like, that's a pretty selfish reason to want it to be good, I would think. I think I personally prefer my spec to just be more niche, because it makes it more fun. You know, people are like, whoa, I didn't know Monk could do that, you know, that kind of thing. That's my preference, but yeah, I'd agree. It's not like being talked about a ton, but it's also like not bad, and it's fun. It's a good time, so we share the same. True. And you know, that's something you don't really think about until you start making videos. It's like, ah, crap. It would be nice if Monk was more popular. Like, why did I choose why did I have to enjoy the least popular, like, class? Like, literally, it's like, I saw a graph the other day on Reddit where it's like, Monk is like the 3rd least popular of all the classes in general, not just Mistweaver. And Mistweaver's like the least popular of the 3, you know? So it's like, it's crazy. WTF is the clown honking. Is it because you're playing disc? I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe my disc has like a different bigwigs profile loaded up, but Yeah, the honking is very weird. Defend his rift. Oh, so we're supposed to be over there. Uh-oh. Just tag a bunch of mobs. We can gather them, just Holy Nova spam. Alright. We're gaming. Wow, it's another shit game like Smite. Oh, wow, is another shit game like Smite. Oh god. Oh god, two hot takes. Fake made me write that. Ah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. You're excused. Fake cat just controlling all of our bad impulses from the inside. We know this. I'm bringing in new viewers. Sorry about that. Yeah, you should be sorry. No, I'm just kidding. No, I appreciate it so much. You have no idea. Smite's good, and now that Smite 2 is kind of out, it's like in its little closed alpha right now. Me and my friends have been playing it, and it's actually... I was very worried about Smite 2 because in the OG alpha, it was like rough, dude. It was not ready to release. But now it's like we were playing it last night, and it's looking like a good time. Like I might have to revive the second channel and start posting some Smite guides, but it's looking like a really good time. Fake cat made me write that. Although fist weaving isn't nearly as strong in PvP. Ooh, I haven't even thought about PvP, but a lot of people are really liking Mistweaver right now in PvP, so I've read. Just from my chat, I don't know if this is good or anything. You have a Smite channel. I have a channel where I have posted a Smite video on before. Yes, but I will have to work on it and then link it to you because I think I have all the Smite videos enabled and only a very cringe games videos enabled right now. So this man used to be a Smite creator, dog. I really do want to revive that because I love Smite too. I love Smite. I've put way more hours into Smite than I have in WoW. So I definitely want to start making more Smite 2 videos, and maybe then I'll let you know what the channel's called. Aha, new lore. Yeah, new lore unlocked. The new LB Ninja lore just dropped. Go check it out. Hey, the voice cracked. Yeah, I definitely love Smite. Decolitis might know my other channel. It's not that I like care about people finding it. It's just like right now it's in a cringe state, my channel. So I don't know. I would want to make the channel look good right now, and then I'll tell you guys.
We each walk a line.
Aha, no new lore. Let's talk favorite Pokemon. I have some stuff, some Pokemon. Let me show you. Aha, I'm gonna move my camera, so bear with me. Let's see if you can tell what my... Oh, that's my computer. Where is it? Can you tell what my favorite Pokemon is based on that? There's also a Post Malone graphic. But can you see any Pokemon? I guess the glare is keeping you from seeing it. But there are two little mini Pokemon things over there. Made of like really small Lego parts that me and my wife... her brother gave to us when she went to there is a Pikachu one, but that's the one that my wife made. Yeah, it's Metagross. Metagross by a lot. Like I love Metagross. And he also, when he went to Japan, he brought back those two things, the two Lego things. And he also brought back two Japanese like Pokemon cards that are both Metagross. One's a shiny Metagross, but yeah, Metagross is my favorite. My second favorite, you might like more than my first favorite, but my second favorite Pokemon is Plusle. I love Plusle and Minun. I love that movie, the Rayquaza movie, with where Plusle and Minun were like digging around the trash with the Munchlax and stuff. Like, I love Plusle and Minun. But as far as my favorite goes, I have a very basic answer. A lot of people like Metagross and specifically Shiny Metagross, but like Shiny Metagross was one of the first things in my childhood that I saw and thought was like, that's awesome. Like that is so cool. So it's Shiny Metagross, as cheesy as that is. It's like I know a lot of people would probably, if you ask them, they'd say Metagross, but I don't know. I guess it is a pretty gross, gross meta answer. My favorite Spinda. Hey, that's a goated answer though.
Christian.
Spinda. So I'm guessing then that you have all the forms, right? You've gone through and shiny hunted all the forms of Spinda. What are there, like 10? What is like 10,000 different Spinda forms? I don't even think if you shiny hunted different Spinda forms, I don't think it's even possible to get all of them within one lifetime. Right? Like that would be crazy. There's all three bajillion zillions. Yeah, it's crazy. Wheezing from that pun. I'm wheezing from that pun. Ah ha ha ha. Ho ho ho. Oh ho ho ho
Still
ho.
no word from Magni.
No, the speaker of Azeroth.
Oh goodness, dude, why isn't it giving me the quest line to start this whole thing? What's going on?
Returned as the harbinger.
No, but I spent like $25 to get the shiny green Broken Heart Spinda in Pokemon Go. Ooh,
It has to be.
that's it. You spent $25. Did you get like some like modder together, like get someone to trade it to you?
Then is
Dude, where is the
itself
quest
not
line
in
though?
danger? Is she speaking to us?
We need
I guess we have to go fly to the sword. So let's go.
Speaker.
I will seek out Magni.
Shoot, I guess we'll go to.
I must inform Thrall of what we
Maybe
learned.
if we log out
We
then
must
log
face this
in.
crisis together.
You know, turning it off then turning it back on
Both.
is powerful. Is a very powerful tool. No, there was a deal. $1 for 5 attempts. Ah, I missed that. I haven't really loaded up a Pokemon game in a couple months now. Since I beat Pokemon Violet, I haven't really touched it that much. It's just I wasn't really excited about the end game. I play Pokemon Go daily, though I'm a big walker. You know, Fakette, honestly, I'll send you my friend code or whatever it's called. My wife's cousin is really big into Pokemon Go, and like a couple months ago got me back into it. So I re-downloaded Pokemon Go after years. And recently I was playing a lot. I stopped a bit ago, but I was definitely playing Pokemon Go a ton the past few months. Okay, we need to get this quest line going, so we're gonna teleport to Valdrakken. But I got really heavily into it over a few months. There's a park pretty close to my house, but after I made a video each day, I would go and walk at the park and like do a couple laps and catch Pokemon. But I don't know, I just got a little bit burnt out. Campaign, go to Korthia. Always want to go back to Shadowlands. Yeah, true. Oh goodness, Korthia always does await, doesn't it? Okay, campaign. It's a tier hold, no. Where is it? It's supposed to be something called the War Within. Maybe we just need to untrack. I don't know. Sweet Alexstrasza, we can untrack that one. That ports us to Dalaran, but maybe we need to go to Orgrimmar and just fly to the sword? Why are we not? Maybe we should just turn in all these campaign quests that we have active right now. Do you have to reach like a certain point in Dragonflight campaign that I just didn't do on this character? But I didn't do it on my Evoker either, and it still let me get through all the quests. That was very disorienting, flying straight up. I play Pokemon Go, Pikmin Bloom, and Pokemon Sleep every day hardcore. Interesting. The little Snorlax app? That's interesting. Okay, I don't want to do all of this. Why isn't it? Okay, let's log out. Let's try logging out and logging back in. Hey, oh, Electric Guitars. What a baller name. Electric Guitar subbed at the tier 1. Thank you so much for the support. And also there is the promotion going with the whole 2 subs equals a pet thing, so keep that in mind. But thank you so much, Electric Guitars. I say it every time because it's so true, but every bit of support goes such a long way. You guys have no idea, so I really appreciate it. Okay, did we get the quest though? What is going on? Do y'all know why it's not showing me the War Within quest? Let's just try going to Orgrimmar and flying out to the sword, seeing what happens. Hey man, no problem. Found you on YouTube and saw you had a Twitch. Yes, I've been linking it in my my YouTube descriptions. Even though for a while I was taking a break from streaming. Um, but did you go to Dalaran? Yes, I went to Dalaran. I just did all those Illyria quests, but it wasn't giving me the Khadgar quests. But yeah, I took a break from streaming for a bit, but I was still linking my Twitch because I knew I would stream once the War Within dropped, regardless of if I was like fully ready to. But no, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be back streaming. We stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and you'll notice I'm a very laid back streamer. It's not like a I don't know, just very chill with the streams. I try to keep it pretty real on stream. I'm not gonna be like over the top, like whoa, you know, like I'm not like that. But we have a good time. We've definitely been laughing the majority of the stream at my own expense for sure. But now that we've loaded up the Disc Priest, we're trying to figure out how to get the quest started. Also, Type 1 just redeemed a hydrate. I'm gonna chug this water. However, I want to say, Fakehet, one thing you might have noticed this. Maybe it was you, but in my point redeeming thing, there are some for a Nuzlocke. So you could control my next turn. There are some for magic. There's a bunch of different things that you can redeem your points for, because I used to stream I was streaming a Nuzlocke for my friends. Yeah, I'm definitely a big old Pokemon dork. Pokemon and Magic the Gathering. If it's very nerdy, I'm probably into it, you know. That's kind of where it's at. Disc Priest is the one healer spec I just suck at. You and a lot of others. Trust me. It's definitely like the last healer that most people recommend you pick up. Yeah, like Fakehead says, everyone does. Don't worry about it. It's definitely tough. And the fact that it works like way differently than most other healers kind of plays into that. And you have like a lot of you're lacking a lot of tools that a lot of other healers have. All of those things just kind of come together to make it a tough experience. Luckily, though, Blizzard is keeping me from starting the campaign so that you guys don't have to see the worst Disc Priest gameplay of your lifetime. Which is very lucky for me. Is it lucky for you guys? Probably not. You're probably just going to watch me. I said I wanted to be a pilot. Y'all are going to watch me just fly around and try to figure this out for a bit, when the answer is likely right in my face. Why do I have to turn this in? Do we have to go to Korthia in order to start the... Surely not. Surely we don't have to go all the way to Korthia. Why? Where's the War Within? Is it one of these? Oh, I never even did the orientation of Valdrakken. That's funny. What is going on, man? LMAO bugs and WoW. No way. Is this a bug? Like, is it not showing me the quest because it's a bug? Or is there like a step that I'm missing? Like, is there some prerequisite to starting the War Within quest line? Because I'm here. I am here. Did you shift plus J? Oh gosh. Shift J. Is this gonna just delete all of my characters? Oh, it's like I'm a Minecraft streamer pressing Q while staring at lava. Shift plus J. Let's try it. Did not know this was a thing. There should be a quest. War Within. I don't. What would start the whole quest line? Complete weekly gathering. Radiant Echoes. Radiant Echoes. Radiant Echoes. Complete 5 depths. And there should be a quest. Suggested content. Nope. Do I have to put this in my Down in suggested content. See, it's saying go to the trading post. Okay. I'm stupid. Y'all are so much smarter than me. Why wasn't it? Literally, why wasn't it popping up though? You literally used the adventure guide today when you were checking the rates. Yeah, use the adventure guide. I do not use it for quests. I've never used Control J. I just click this and go to the dungeons tab. Even though it starts you here, I never look at it. I just quickly go to dungeons and go from there. That's how much of a noob I am. But Marley, Fakeette, the goats, Carrie, y'all are amazing. Thank you, because this stream was about to get real boring. No, but now we can at least do this.
Another vision.
Get this intro Dalaran questline out of the way. Thank you guys so much. Okay, skip that. I accidentally pressed it.
Let's hope Magnum.
Alright. Whew. You guys are amazing.
Seen him for a few years.
He'll be there.
He doesn't need a guide.
Has to be.
Gets lost. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm an idiot.
We've been trying to
Part of the stream, I'm so happy that you guys feel comfortable. A lot of you guys are just super kind, sweet people, and y'all are very like nice to me when you say things, and I appreciate that. But I'm glad that some of you, Fakeette, are comfortable enough with me to feel like to know that you can roast me. That just means that I am successful. I have a thick skin, and I'm glad that y'all feel. Here it comes. No, I'm grateful, Fakeette, that y'all are. It's tough love, and it's what I was raised on. So I'm glad. I just came back and saw you being lost and talking about Korthia. Yeah, y'all were about to see me doing some Shadowlands dungeoning and stuff, trying to unlock the War Within. It was about to get real rough. Marley to the rescue, as always. Hey Marley, though, what are you planning on doing this tier? I know you mentioned healing, but are you planning on doing any tanking as well, or what? You are very easy to roast. Thank you so much. I wear that with a badge of honor. I think there are two types of streamers. There are the streamers that just go solely based off merit alone, and you can't really roast them and have fun. You just watch them for their skill. And then there's us. I prefer to be in this camp. Okay, look. I have just enough skill to where the gameplay's not horrendous to watch, Fakeette, regardless of what Fakeette says. Oh no, he stole my feather. But I'm just bad enough to where it's entertaining, I hope. Like here.
Have you seen these new tomes, Uncle Bran?
Alright, let's go.
They hope Granda's all right.
Dude, I love this new character.
Don't worry, lad.
Ah,
Magni's made of stern stuff. Pardon the pun.
it's made of sturdy stuff. Let's see. I'm healing on my Holy Priest, yeah. Maybe I'll play a Warrior Tank all because Warrior Tank is love. I've heard Warrior Tank is like one of the most fun specs you can have. Like, they're the Mistweaver of tanks. and it's looking like a Warrior Tank season. Maybe not like top of the meta, but it's looking pretty solid from what I've seen. Yeah, also, I never did get that add-on that just auto-accepts quests. Definitely should have gotten that.
Monsters are here. I can feel it.
Oh, we should also go ahead while I'm thinking about it.
Kazalgar is under attack.
Oh no, look, our weak ores are just gonna get blocked by this,
Spell in key locations.
by our cell. Let's take this and go down with it. I can adjust my action bars later, but for now that'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. But we need to set up our cell. Since this is the first time logging into them, remove it. We need to set up our spells. So we need, even though we're Dispriested, most of our spells just go to face. We need to set up like Power Word Shield, for example. This is our click binding. So this is what Cell has built in, and I love it. Flash Heal is our one spell. What do we need? What do we need? Renew is 3. Spell. So this is how I've been setting up my UI going forward. Is I basically just rebind everything as I load into a character. Let me just go from there. We definitely are going to be grateful that we did this. Penance. Where's penance? Ah. Spell. What are we missing? Leap of Faith. We definitely want that one. What else? Sorry, we're just getting this out of the way. I know it's kind of boring to watch. I don't know. Maybe some of you guys are enjoying this. I don't know why, but definitely want to also bind Radiance and then Rapture. Yeah, Radiance and then Rapture. So Radiance, new final spell, and then we're done. Rapture. Control 4. Okay. All of our spells are bound. We're done. We did it. Knowing my luck, my favorite tank will be meta the season I don't tank. Well, hey, I'll tell you right now, I think from what I've heard from other tanks is that they're really liking Guardian Druid right now, but I think Guardian Druid might have just gotten a nerf at some point since since the time that I heard that sentiment. And tanks are also really enjoying Prot Warrior from what I've seen, and Death Knight. A lot of them are liking Death Knight too still, but let's go under. You have tuned in to ASMR binding click casting as we bind renew. No, I could never do ASMR. One, I feel like I have to freaking cough every 3 seconds, first off. But two, I just don't have the patience for ASMR. You never think about it, but there's some skill in ASMR. Having to whisper all the time, like, man, not like whisper, but just like be quiet. How do you just be quiet a lot? That's a skill for sure. Ooh, okay, so I will say this, Carrie. Or who said that? Fakeette. I don't know what that word means. Afro. He's very something. I'm guessing stupid. But he is our streamer. Is streamer the same in French? You are incapable of that skill for sure. Thank you so much. Hey, I wear that with a badge of honor. I am not the streamer that you would go to for ASMR for sure. Afro, what is that? Awful? Ow. He's awful, but he's our streamer. I appreciate that. Oh God. Oh, what do we do here? We talk. I'm awful at questing. Look, I'll admit that. I don't think I'm bad at the game. Outside of questing, I am horrible at questing. I don't have the attention span, so like, it's good that I'm streaming to you guys for this, but man, the questing, I just like get lost. I just like forget what I'm doing like half the time. So yeah, there's that. French Canadian can confirm. Afro ugly. Ah, oh, damn it.
Hello there.
Dang, that's something I can't control. Afro means ugly. Oh God. I'm just gonna say it. There's a reason why I've never heard that word be used.
Remain vigilant.
I'm kidding. I get lost so easily, which is why I can never be a tank. Oh yeah, for sure. Imagine me tanking. Yeah, that would be bad. Also, don't watch the stream from Wednesday because we may or may not have done the worst Brewmaster dungeon ever. Brother, I didn't mean ugly. No, Fakeette, you said it. Them's are your words.
What have you learned?
Say it with your chest.
I, Dalaran, will
I'm
not
just kidding. I'm not gonna put that on you.
insanity.
I'll say that. I'll take it as bad because maybe French Canadian has a different dialect for that word or a different meaning. Because that does happen. There are words that within the same language can mean multiple things. So I'll give you the benefit of the doubt for once. You get once. Everyone gets one. All right, let's finish this freaking quest. Does anyone else think that this quest takes so long? Maybe it's just me, but luckily there's a lot of people that have just come through and mowed down all the mobs. So we can at least save all the people before having to fight and get this out of the way. Then we can just pull a bunch of stuff and Holy Nova spam. Okay, let's go in this little store. Okay, I'm not even gonna like loot things because the loot is very minimal. I'm gonna get this out of the way. When I began playing WoW, I had to learn the vocabulary stun, stun, kick, bait, soak. Sometimes sometimes we asked the translation to our raid leader after we failed, because just not understanding what he said. Interesting. We had in my first guild, we had one person that spoke French, and they would make me do the like. I would have to talk to them. What if it was you? That'd be so cool. But we had one person that only spoke French, and then we also had someone who only spoke Japanese, not a lick of English. The French person at least like kind of spoke some English, so it was kind of easy for me to talk to them because like I didn't really have to translate much, but like I would have to translate some words to them. That was fun. That was a good experience. But yeah, it was very tough raiding with the language barrier. So props to you. Yeah, you probably might mess up some mechanics because of it, but props to you for being able to do that. That's a really big feat, and congrats. But yeah, that is interesting. You don't think about that, like commonly used terms from streamers. You know what could be a good idea is maybe I could like translate some of those terms into like some languages and just either make a video on it. I probably wouldn't be able to make a video on it, but maybe I could like in the description of some of my videos have like a little like glossary or index of just like popular WoW terms or something. Or maybe in my Discord we could do that. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Alright, now we just go ham. We just gotta find stuff and kill it.
It's still recharging.
Luckily, Disc Priests do pretty good damage, but it looks like we're scaled pretty low right now. But a lot of our talents right now are really, really well designed for keeping penance up pretty often. We also have Rhapsody to do pretty big AoE damage. Our build is all about void weaving already. We're doing pretty good damage. Let's see. For your Japanese friend, just learned. I don't know what that word is. We don't raid with him anymore. He was a really good player, and we never really had to say things, but there were some points where like he just wasn't like he didn't know what to do, and we just didn't know like any resources to send to them. So, but I think it could be cool to have like a place where there are some common terms that we use in WoW a lot, and we translate them into a couple different languages. And we kind of have that somewhere in our Discord. I think that would be a really good idea. I kind of want to start on that. Okay, we need 18% more. This is a point where you kind of wish Halo did pull everything it passed through. That would make this go so much faster. There we go, we're done. That was actually really quick compared to what it was on my other specs. Now where? Yes, we use a lot of English words. Yeah, we do. In our game. Ooh, okay. When I was in school, they didn't teach the word streamer. That's funny. I missed that chat.
We will find
The
Sabotage.
best Brewmaster dungeon. It was so fast. Basically started with 3 bosses immediately defeated. Still, somehow, with 3 bosses immediately defeated, it still took us the full duration of a normal dungeon. It was rough. It was brutal. Oh my goodness. And my UI. Don't even get me started on the UI. It was bad. I think this weekend, would you guys want me to make a video kind of just talking about my leveling experience, maybe just showing some like footage from the stream or something, but just talking about like what I thought of the early release in the first week of the expansion, leveling alts and stuff, or like would y'all care about that? I know that that video might not get a lot of views,
Let's rescue
but I kind of just want to talk about it because I really have enjoyed it so far. But I also know that that is, I also saw a Reddit post where they were like, every content creator, the first week of an expansion, this expansion's awesome, and here's why. Every content creator, the second week of the expansion, why this expansion has failed, you know? So I don't want to just fall down that path, but I do enjoy it. Oh goodness, y'all have no idea how long it's been since I've read French.
Showed me a path through here. Head to that sewer grate.
I'm sorry, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but I'm afraid of writing it in my Google. So it's I'm sorry. So you think that we would say that to him often? It's so cool because being someone who makes content, like I see on YouTube metrics like where people are mostly that watch me, and like a lot of people are from the United States, but a surprising amount of people are from Germany. However, when streaming, you really get to see where people are from because a lot of my chat is either from Canada and you know, from like a francophone nation, or from France. Like a lot of my viewers are from France, which is really cool. I know, like one of my, when I was originally streaming, one of the people that was here every single stream was from France and stuff. Like, hey, a German potato. Yeah, Marley, for example, one of the people from Germany. So, German potato. This roast required too much explaining. I will take the L. Yeah, definitely take the L. Any L that's not directed at me is, yeah, we have to take those. But yeah, a lot of people, it's cool looking at my metrics and seeing where people are from because it's very cool because, you know, being a small content creator, you have to find things that motivate you to just like excite you and stuff, because it definitely is very stressful, and you know, there's not much return and stuff. But so in that case, I've joined some subreddits where they're like very good for small streamers, like, hey, like here's my story and this is why you should take the small wins as big victories and stuff. And one of the things that they post in there a lot is like, you know, as you're growing your channel, think about this. Like, if 1,000 people see your video, that's like a whole that's like a whole stadium, you know, like, and that's it's cool to think about that. It's like you have like a whole stadium of people that care about what you have to say, or maybe they don't. Maybe they're the people that dislike and hate comment and stuff, but still, it's still cool thinking that like that many people watch, and like also seeing the metrics of like, wow, there's someone in Germany right now watching my Twitch stream. An actual potato from Germany watching my stream. That's so cool. It's so cool. It's very interesting to me. I also saw something, a lot of people, myself included, we don't think Khadgar dies here. I don't. We're gonna watch it again, but we don't see him die.
We meet at last.
I wish we could like fast forward but not skip.
I presume.
But
City is home to such
yeah, we don't see him die here. I don't think he's dead. I think like part 2 of this whole saga is, I think we're gonna, oh shoot, Fakette coming in hot. I hope he dies on God. See, I don't know his whole backstory, but I think it could be pretty cool. I mean, look, he knows Kamehameha, so if Goku can survive through a bunch of stuff, so can Khadgar, right? Untouched, unscathed. I promise we've been skipping all the cutscenes, so I'm not trying to waste your time. I just want to show you what I'm talking about. Look, yeah, is he beefed up? For sure. I think he is. I think so. Dude, why can't we fast forward? 0% chance. No way he died in the intro cutscene. That's what I'm saying. And like, he's apparently, I've been told he's very powerful. Like, he's one of the strongest people in the world. So like, here he does, he saves her.
This isn't the real fight.
But like, the cutscene mysteriously cuts away. And also, Zalatoth, although she says goodbye here, she's so strong and she's smart. Wouldn't she save him and use him against them, you know? Like, look, you see his arm dissipate, and then it cuts away. So either he's like trapped in this world, or his arm, he's gonna have his arm missing. He does get Thanos snapped. His hand does. But he could have teleported away before. Broken Bones makes a good point. He's main charactered and could be a raid boss, calling it now. I don't know if he's going to be a raid boss like they did with Anduin, but they might like mind control him. Oh, mind control, not main character. Might have mind controlled him. I think Zalatoth might, or we're going to have to like rescue him in the next expansion. Is my guess. It's my guess. Mind control, yeah. My bad. MC'd main character. Both work. Both work. Two completely different things that kind of mean the same thing. Alright, we're broken free. Also, look at my Mog. Dude, my Mog is sick. This is the only Mog that I care about. But I had to log in on a specific day to get this top and these pants. And go to a thing. Also, my necklace is kind of weird, but it kind of fits. Please be dead. Oh, we scrolled out. We cannot... I scrolled in, but I cannot scroll out. So here we are. We're first-person gaming. Oh, Lord.
Well met. Let honor guide your path.
Alright, let's blaze through these. Oh, God. She looks just like you. Thank you so much.
Rescue who you can along.
Alright, let's get this quest. Oh, God, this is so weird. Does anyone actually play like this?
Much better. Now,
Use this scroll. These relics must be destroyed.
Honestly,
before they
this
go
would be a
away.
fun way to play Mistweaver Monk. Monk. Mistweaver Monk. Want you. Oh, I need to be PIing. This is horrible. I know, Fake Cat, this is absolutely how you play the game, for sure. You can't convince me otherwise. Also, I think what that sound is I think it's my trinket. I still have the, oh my gosh, why can't I scroll out? What do I have it keybound to? We have to check in our settings. I might have keybound. Might have keybound it to something. Interface. This is horrible. How do you... where's the scroll? Mouse scroll wheel up. Mouse scroll wheel down. Interface panel. Nope, 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 nope. What is going on? Camera. Aha. Zoom out. Yeah, I must have unbounded at some point. That's so funny. Okay, finally. Finally. We're free.
It's still recharging.
Also, I have different keybinds than I had on the beta, so I need to go through and like fix all of those.
I need to get closer.
There's two. Oh. Let's break that. We gotta go talk to the sheep. Uh-oh.
Always stings. Get moving. I'll take care of the wounded here.
Alright, sheep's done.
You champion. I got the wool pulled over my
I
eyes.
got the wool pulled over my eyes. Where do we go next? Oh, there's like broken stuff over here.
Help! I can't move.
Canny.
Oh, Dagon, are you all right?
Trying to get this quest over with.
teaching me stone form. Wait. Where is he?
You there!
We've got to find
Don't
him.
tell him.
Excellent.
No one tell him.
My arcane guardians will hold this
Okay, I
area.
gotta kill 5 more things. Gotta destroy 2 more arcane relics. Here's one. Speed run, speed run. What was it like? Did anyone tune into any of the like Gingy and all them? Did anyone tune into their first week of leveling characters? I'm sure it was absolutely ridiculous watching them like speed run levels and stuff. Can he move? I love how they say that. I play on an e-ink display. What plater do I use? It's one from some other content creator. I did not make my plater profile, but another content creator made it, and I downloaded it a while back, but I am going to swap. So the one that I use, it's posted in my Discord. I think Galia GGTV
All have our
is I think who made it. I don't know the streamer, but I think they are a streamer. But that's who I use. However, I'm gonna swap to Vesperl TV. He is a streamer. I love Vesperl. For sure.
Can't hold off Xerix much longer.
Because his profile is clean AF. Love it. Oh goodness. Go alt. What did you just type, MCS Power? Please, WoW gods, let me buy this one bag on the auction house. That's all I want. Please. Please let Marley get the bag. Hopefully someone posts it really cheap for Marley.
It's not ready yet.
Now that you say that, Marley, I'm thinking, crap, I'm gonna have to go look at, I'm gonna have to get big size bags for this tier. Bags are always so expensive. I tried to buy a bag for 20 minutes, now this auction house is broken. Yeah, the other day I was trying to buy some like cheap pieces of gear to kind of just quickly level up to the heroic level. And like someone would post one for like 500 gold, but the rest were like 12,000. And you would go to buy the 500 one, it would say this item's not available. Maybe that's what you're going through, Marley, but it's, yeah, the auction house, things are just moving too quickly that the auction house can't update quick enough, you know. Hey, they killed Vol'jin without even thinking about it. I like him, but it's ridiculous nobody dies here. That's big facts, Fakin. Or Fakin? Fakehead. Oh god, she looks just like you. If he survived that, I'm gonna Thanos snap him myself.
Saw us fall from the sky and fight for our life.
Do you require aid?
Alright, we're done. Well, we're close to done with this intro quest line.
Must return to Dornegal.
Yeah, but no one can tell me they buy Dragonflight bags.
Now, take flight.
True. Yeah, it's just so many for the auction house. It's just too many for the auction house. Because all the bots, yeah, that's big facts. Big facts. And right now is like the best time to make gold. Like I need to be, what I should be doing is get on my druid and start go herb collecting right now while herbs are like pricey. But maybe it'll be pricier once season starts. I don't know, but yeah, definitely people have their bots in full swing. Ooh. Type it in search. Type what in search? Type it in search. Missed something. It's just keep rereading the same chats over and over. Oh my gosh, do y'all remember when I was flying around trying to figure out how to start the whole quest line? Oh, the zoom. Okay. Yeah. We're on the same page. I get you.
I have failed in my oath-sworn duty.
Oh my goodness, I've done this so many times. I know they normally let you skip a lot of quest lines, but I'm pretty sure they didn't let you skip all this stuff. It's making me do it on all my characters. I tried doing this, I don't know if you'll notice, but I did this whole quest line off camera on my other alts, and then this is the only one we're doing on camera, but it's just because we hit 80 on the evoker on stream. But normally I've been trying to keep you guys away or from having to focus on or to watch me do this quest line, because I know it's very repetitive, especially if you've done it yourself on alts.
We brought the Nerubians here.
You have combo points as a priest?
No.
I don't think so. What of my is there a part of my UI that looks like combo points? But no, you don't have combo points. These charges that look a lot like the renewing mist charges are my power word radiances. Also, these down here, these little 6 things, that's my vigor from Dragonflight. The yellow bars are that's my 2 power word radiance charges. Very important spell to track and having like a good visual indicator. And y'all know with my Mistweaver UI, y'all know that I'm used to this type of visual indicator. Oh, I'm supposed to pick up that. Ooh, y'all, I am getting hungry. But yeah, if I cast Power Word Radiance, it tracks it just like with my Renewing Mist bars. In fact, I'm pretty sure that I just copied the Renewing Mist bars weak aura and just like changed the trigger, I'm sure. Marley, I'm sorry. I tried. I gave you all of my streamer luck. That literally doesn't exist, but I tried giving you my streamer luck. Maybe with time, though, Marley. Alright. We're speed questing. Speed quest. Go, go, go.
Over us. Survivors from the beach?
If they are truly allies, perhaps...
Ooh, I didn't know you could do this from down here. That's cool.
It was Odin.
And while it recharges, you can walk up. Oh, that's nice.
His memory will be preserved. Please deposit his memory gem into the archives repository.
Done. Done. Talk to this about profession.
Titan's bedrock
Boom,
and
fly.
foundation.
Go, go, go.
This seems like a place you'd be keen to explore. I'll be back for you when I know it's safe.
The
Dude, I
entire
love these
forest
accents.
of
If any of
the
you guys have these accents,
Praise the Titans,
you have great
were it
accents.
Not for the Storm Riders, the city may have fallen. We need the council's
go ahead and
direction.
make this our home.
Beds are
Speed,
scarce.
speed, speed.
We have resorted
How many of
to
y'all
using
have
the
leveled a character like this? Like, just going as fast as possible. It's like, yeah, you do kind of take some of the fun out of it, but as long as you've seen all the cutscenes on your first character, you don't need to watch them all again, in my opinion.
I have a reputation to uphold.
Go, go, go. Ah. It
My
unmounted us.
directive is to serve you.
Why am I talking to you? This is who I talk to.
I serve the Titans
Okay.
unswervingly. The
Tell me about the
Titans
council.
Uplifted 4 wards. The council.
Ah,
ward,
man.
the Stone
Marley,
Ward,
I'm sorry.
The Stone Ward.
You should be able to skip all this. What, is there a way they will add a skip as soon as I'm finished? Oh, that's brutal. Is there? I'm pretty sure there is no way to skip it, right? Am I just dumb? Don't answer that, especially if I get. Don't answer that. But did I just miss it? I bet there is a way. I just don't know it.
Last time you stood united. We need to find this Edelgon, rebuild ye Corway.
Rebelled. But what's cool is that I did that. All of this. I did this yesterday on my Evoker. So I leveled my Evoker in one day. And now we have a 20% bonus to leveling, so good stuff.
You do not grasp the magnitude of her betrayal, Outlander.
While we fly, we can
I have no hope.
grab this. We're Void Weavers now. What do we get? We can get Void Blast. Yeah, let's take Void Blast for sure. Easy peasy. Oh, I have to be grounded. Oh, shoot. Okay. Nice. There is a skip. Yeah, you missed it. Oh, crap. No comment. It's on Wowhead. If you're looking to jump right into Khazalgar on an alt character And there's a Dalaran introduction skip that will get you right into Dornegal. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. If you have reached level 80 and completed the level up command, what an idiot. That's why I dropped so many viewers when I did that.
Stay with me.
People are like, dude, what is this guy doing? Why is he doing this? What a clown. So would it skip me right to the point where I can start queuing for dungeons though? Or would I still have to level to like to the delve portion?
I will go to the quarry myself.
Then you'll be the first.
Oh, that's embarrassing. Well, hey, at least we can do that on our paladin.
Take that, you crawling creep!
That's sad. What an idiot.
All right,
At least we're blasting through it.
through here.
Boom. It hasn't been too bad. I know it's like kind of boring to watch, but that's okay. We're blazing through it. It also gave me time to set up my UI and stuff.
Adelgon finally sent us some help. What?
Let's rescue these
Can you
folks
or can you
and
grip?
avoid these
Can you grip these NPCs? It's annoying. Ah, well, it's bonus XP. Yeah, it's not the end of the world, but I'm sure it would have been a bit quicker had I not done that. That's okay. We get to do this delve again. Ooh, Entropic Rift. Let's go. He's got a dinosaur, a full-ass dinosaur. Yeah, it's definitely my trinket weak aura making that noise. Yeah, but we are blasting through this. I'm not too worried about going slow. You're going to be a baller speedrunner of this intro. Oh, for sure. I've done it like way more times than most people, I'm sure. Also get rid of all these quests. Behind us. Watch out. Dude, priest leveling is not as slow. It's not as slow as I thought it would be. Honestly, like, you kind of do crank damage. Like, yeah, a lot of the damage is awkward. Like, you have a lot of single target damage, but you have a lot of single target damage. Uh-oh. A lot of it, to where it's like, it kind of makes up for the fact that it's all single target. Oh, but I guess Entropic Rift. But the problem with Entropic Rift is a lot of the damage, like, comes in the collapsing at the end. We don't have that unlocked yet.
It's not ready yet.
That's okay.
That's more like it.
We're blasting. What do y'all think of delves so far? I've seen a lot of high praises about delves. Like, a lot of people are like, wow, this is so good, because it's like, you don't always have enough time to do a whole dungeon. However, I haven't really come across where, like, I haven't really done any delves yet, other than this one in the intro quest line. So I just haven't had the full delve experience yet. But I've heard from people that have like, maybe leveled a character in delves or something, or like actually full-on done one. They really enjoy it as an option. And I agree. I think one of the reasons why I'm enjoying leveling my characters isn't because it's quick. Like, yeah, it is quicker than normal. But I like the fact that each individual dungeon is quick. Like, that to me is very important. Like, when a dungeon has a timer of 38 minutes, it's instantly one of my least favorite dungeons in the tier. But when a dungeon has a timer of like 23 minutes or something, like crazy like that, it's instantly one of my favorite ones, even if it's really hard. Like, speed of individual dungeons is important to me. I think that's why a lot of people like delves, because they feel like quick dungeons.
We'll move ahead. Meet us up above.
Sorry guys, I'm leaving now. Bedtime for me. Bedtime. It's nearing Fake Cat's bedtime. It's probably past Fake Cat's bedtime anyways, but I'm gonna work tomorrow. Thank you for this funny moment. Bye bye. See you next week. Yes, I'll see you on Monday, if not this weekend. But go to sleep. Enjoy your night. Hopefully, I was enough of a wind down for you. But it's so great seeing you, Carrie. Glad you stopped by. Oh, I just bumped my mic. Sorry, guys. But I'm glad you stopped by. We're probably gonna end it here soon. It's absolutely past my bedtime. Yeah, we're definitely gonna end the stream here soon, so you won't miss out on much. But we're gonna at least finish this delve. But I had so much fun talking to you, Carrie. So good to see you. Now go enjoy your night. Dude, the audio and visual of Void Weaver is so sick. I probably should be penanting the captain, yeah. Ooh, we are blazing through this thing, though. All we have to do is just go downstairs, right? Yeah, I should have also keybound my feather, or clickbound it. But I don't know if we're gonna... Yeah, we will not get into dungeons today. I'm not a coward, Fakette, but we will not get into dungeons today just because of timing. But I'm looking forward to streaming some disc keys. I'll purposefully not level my disc priest on stream for you guys. That way it'll be primed and ready to go on Monday. So we can do some disc priest gaming on Monday. Dude, the Entropic Rift is just going where it wants to. Kind of funny. Kind of, hey, it's fitting too. It's entropic. Travels on entropy. We need to go up there? No, we just gotta go kill this thing. And we're done. Thank you, my pleasure. Well, you've been a delight to have in the stream, Carrie. You too, Fakette. I gave you a hard time, but like I said, it's tough love. Let's PI the NPC. See how they go. They go crazy or not. Let's let it hit us. Oh, we killed it before the train even came through. Done. We blasted that thing. Yeah, I am the best. You know what, Fakette? I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. You're a pretty awesome person. And I think, I definitely know, I don't think I know, that the stream has gotten better. The quality of the stream and the banter between me and the chat has improved drastically since you showed up. So I'll give it a sappy ending, but I really do appreciate you for being who you are, and you're good for the stream, I'll admit it. And it's good to keep me in check. Like you said, someone's got to knock me down a peg. It keeps me honest. Whew. We are done with delves. I think we have unlocked dungeons. Yes, we have. But y'all know Friday's our date night. It is 4:30 p.m. We usually end the stream around this time on Fridays. Guys, it's been a good one. Another good one in the books. We shattered our hype train record thanks to you guys. Fakette absolutely shattered my self-confidence. And we shattered some levels. And by shattered, I mean very slowly chipped away at them. But we're going to end the stream here, guys. I appreciate each and every single one of you for hanging out with me. It's been a good time. Go enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your Fridays. Hit me up on Discord if y'all think of any videos y'all want to see me make over the weekend so I can get those made for you. But it's been a good time. Thank you, Electric Guitars, Broken Bones, for hanging out. So good to see you again, Broken Bones, by the way. But, yeah, go enjoy your weekend. I'll see you guys on Monday. Maybe even a weekend stream. We'll see. But yeah, we'll do the sea with the boohoos. Boohoo, help. But I'll see you guys next time. Take care, guys. Bye, everyone. Bye, everyone on YouTube as well. We didn't talk much, but glad to see you there. Have a